Yeah, 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 and you won't stop, and you don't stop, and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and bucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. 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 Hugs from the honeys, pounds from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Short dude, 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roaming strong, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stopping. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the gap? It ain't hard to tell, I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you're scared, just a poster. Nigga, I toast you. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk? Off a Henny and skunk? On some brand Nubian shit, beating down pump. Bitches in the back looking righteous. In the tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Once in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and was smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga big and stinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another blunt, bought a Heineken. Niggas start to low down like kids out, choked out, blows were stoned, and a fucking fight broke out.
Oh, it's time. Oh, it's time. My body is ready.
Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on her chest like little Sean? Get a pissy drunk over Dom Perignon. And it's on, and I'm gone. That's that.
I'm gone. I just got here. What's up, everybody? What's up? How you doing? How you feeling? Welcome, everybody, to the Wingnut Roundup for June of 2021. I gotta say, what a month. What a crazy month. What an absolute crazy month. We just got done with literal hell on earth. Not literal hell on earth, of course, but damn near close. 111, 113, hottest day on record. Of course, you know, I'm sure there's no scientific explanation for that. Moving on, also, I wanted to make sure and wish everybody a very happy Pride Month. It's almost near the end. I hope you guys had a good time. I was inside the whole time, so... I do want to mention also, there was quite a few people in the chat who were asking, are we going to get to see Penny on the Roundup? Yes, but I'm going to make you wait. See, if I just whip out the brand new puppy on stream now, you'll see the puppy, and then you'll just leave. So I got to see, that's, I'm getting smart about YouTube, guys. I'm getting smart. I'm, learning all the tricks of the trade, you know? Took me a few years. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm in a very good mood. This is, as always, my favorite day of the month. And it's because for about 3 hours or so, it's just me, you, and some of the amazing characters that we get to experience together, collectively. Just like we're all in each other's giant living room and just kind of passing the popcorn, but none of us are actually directly speaking to each other. But at least we're enjoying it together. We're together. That's all that matters.
I haven't forgot about your present.
Oh.
Waiting until I have enough money saved. Shivambu, hope you and yours are well. Let's have a great roundup.
Yeah.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Absolutely. Save settings. Okay. How to make sure I change the settings back down. Otherwise, like every dollar dono is gonna be like text to speech. Although Streamlabs is still being kind of weird. I'm not really sure why that is, but it's very frustrating. Super, super frustrating. And you know, the longer I do this, the more I'm getting better at left-handed mouse techniques. Ooh! All right, let's get to the mail real quick before we get started on the roundup. I got some pretty cool shit this month, I gotta tell you. And then we'll catch up on the Streamlabs. So, first and foremost, it's not really showing up on camera super, super well because of like the contrast and the fact that there's a giant light blasting at it. Let me see if maybe you can see it better if I use the mobile webcam. Maybe. If I can make it stretch. No, doesn't really work. Also, you saw my water heater and my dirty-ass garage. It is a... Oh, shit. Here. It's a shadow box sent to me by Randomness, and it's got LED lights, and the cutout is in the shape of Hemlock Moonwolf. And I absolutely love it. It is so
I
super
wanted to
fucking
send
cool.
this because I want to feel validated, and the past couple weeks have been really bad in terms of mental health, and I feel like sending this and getting noticed will be nice. Also, I must see the puppy. I didn't know you had one.
Yes. Well, you are very noticed. I have noticed you. You are valid. Everybody's valid this month especially. Should be every single day. Should be every single month, no matter what. But this month especially, everybody's valid. And you know what? We're all in this together. And yes, I promise I will show you. I will show you the puppy. It will be worth the wait. I promise. So, this got sent to me by somebody named Fox. Let's see if we can, if I can show this to you. I think these are handmade, and they're runes. Like, I think this one is probably bought, but it's a little rune plate, and then I don't know. Like, these are really, I think they're handmade. I think that's what they were telling me. But, like, these little handmade runes. Isn't that awesome? It's like a whole bag, all the runes. I think it's great. All right. And then, last but not least, this is super cool. Those of you guys who have been watching this live with us for a while, you might know about the son and dad duo that have been, during the pandemic, making
I just wanted to thank you for the encouragement yesterday.
Aww.
You and my BFF, who was born with a hole in her heart and hydrocephalus, calling me a pussy really made me feel better about getting vaxxed.
Well, you're welcome. I didn't call you a pussy. Come on, I didn't do that. So, yeah, Don does doodles. Don does doodles, and his dad have been making Mandalorian armor. And I don't know if there's really a whole lot else that I needed to say about it. But yeah, shamelessly plug your Instagram. Don does doodles, exactly how it sounds. And if he really wants to, I'll put it in the description. But you got to see these pictures. These are amazing. Check this out. Oh no, it's green. I forgot about that. But still, look at the quality of this armor that they made. This is incredible. That is so badass. Father and son just bonding together during a global pandemic. And then he made a few of these Photoshops that are pretty cool. And that's, they're real pictures Photoshopped into, like, some Star Wars backgrounds. There's on Tatooine. I think that's his dad. And an action shot. I think it's fucking rad as shit. That's super cool. You know, it's... Here's the thing. Oh, yeah. It's so easy during something as god-awful as having to make it through COVID-19 to just kind of fall into despair. And some people manage to pick up things that kind of enrich their lives or maybe bond with a family member. I think that's pretty great. The best I got was I started learning Spanish. That's that's about it. Started learning banjo again, but well, I don't have a very good track record with that. So Yeah. Well, anyway, so let's catch up real quick, and then we're going to move on to the shoe. Nirakolov, pre-game hype. Thank you very much. That's very, very generous. Puppet on strings. Thank you again, because it read that one. Isolationist Agorist. I finally got to see this live. Cheers, Big Papa. Ooh, woo to you, too. Lauren Oliver. Hi, y'all. My gym crush described me as on another level. And I've been riding on that high for a while now. So much good feels despite hardships, fam. That's amazing, Lauren. Good for you. Thank you again. I don't want to use your name. Charlie Harwood. I love you to pieces, Jeff. My boyfriend and I are watching as always. Thanks for getting us through lockdown. Happy Pride and all the love. All the love to you, too. Burnish. Thank you very much. Thank you very much again. Sips. Just got my first tattoo, and now the Wingnut Roundup is here. What a great way to end what had previously been a shitty month. Happy Pride Month. Hope you're all doing well. And Darth Acutis says, funny, blowing the big load on what the people want to see is exactly why the Game Awards...
Hi, Jeff. Happy Pride Month. Also, can we get a moment of silence for all of the Indigenous children and their families, please?
Oh, shit.
This month has been so hard since I have discovered how whitewashed I have been. Love to all.
Yeah, what's going on in Canada is pretty gnarly. I've actually known about that for a while now. And it's been kind of like it's been a long running thing. Like the further back you look into it, I think it was the Beardbarian actually first clued me in on how crazy it is up there. It's bad. It tarnishes otherwise Canada's sparkling reputation. That's weird. And Darth Acutis funny, blowing the big load on what people want to see is exactly why the Game Awards 2020 fell apart under the Sephiroth reveal. Oh, okay. And Fox, I'm Fox. I made the runes all myself by hand. Thank you so much, Fox. I love them. I think they're great. Okay, I need to crack this wine. You guys are going to have to wait for me for just a second because I need... Where's my thing? There it is. I need my wine. All right, enough of that silly shit. Okay, so let's move on to the shoe. Before we get to our first video, though, I also wanted to shout this out. I don't know too terribly much about it. It's ConnectMego.org, and one of the organizers has been talking to me about it. This is apparently a free tutoring service where you can sign up to either be a tutor or sign up to get tutoring online. And it's all being organized and built by high school kids. And they told me all about it. I took a couple of minutes to glance around it. It looks fucking great. It's apparently designed specifically to help any of the kids that might be struggling, especially after COVID-19 and the whole pandemic. I don't think I put the link in the description. I should probably do that while we're watching our first video. So remind me in the chat as soon as the first video plays. Just spam the chat with like, Jeff, update description, okay? That would help. But yeah, it looks like a really cool service, especially if you got some kids that maybe just might need a little bit of help. Also, if you are interested in my old and boring and tired merchandise, you can go to brainforcesideeffects.com. Get yourself a t-shirt. Okay, what are we starting with? Oh, fuck, I forgot. Okay, let me see. What are we starting with? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. So we're going to start off the roundup. I'm going to put a disclaimer on this roundup. This roundup is going to be fucking bizarre. Really bizarre. I know I tell you at times like, oh, this roundup's going to be special. Oh, this roundup's going to be special. This roundup is going to be absolutely brain melty. But before we quite get to the brain melty, we got to get to the really wackadoodle COVID shit, of course. Because despite the fact that most of us are at least agreeing that we should either get vaccinated or take precautions, in some ways COVID will never leave us because there will always be people talking about the conspiracy. What was I supposed to do again, chat?
Hi, folks. Welcome to the Prepared Homestead. This is Travis. Thank you all for stopping by to watch. So today's video, is going to be a little bit difficult for me to make, only because it's a subject that isn't really allowed on this platform. So I'm going to do my best to tiptoe through the wordage and the subject matter, and hopefully I can get through the end of this video without it being removed. And so I ask that you kind of, I guess, read between the lines or understand the code words that I might use to get through this. I think there's some important, just something that came up today. I saw in the a video floating around.
So one thing that always drives me kind of crazy when these types of content creators start doing it, they start thinking that like talking in code is really going to make a bit of a difference. It's really not. It's not going to make a bit of a difference. The moment that like YouTube takes an actual objective look at your video, if anybody for any reason has a reason to go and look at it, it's going to get yeeted. But I know for a fact that just saying the word vaccine does not trigger it, because I make videos about vaccines all the time. All the time. It's a lot more involved than that. So it's not really that clever.
And not really in the news, but online. And I think it's important to talk about this. And yes, it's about the, you know, neat. Yeah, that thing. There is a belief, there is a feeling.
Look, just real quick, through the mycelial 5G network that we're all of us vaccinated people are connected by now, I am going to send you all my nudes. But only if you're over 18 and want them. There you go. Now, for all of you unvaccinated people, you just missed out. You wouldn't believe the disgusting shit that I just sent.
Out there are suspicion out there that although the numbers seem to be kind of on the downhill slide, and I don't think it's necessarily because of this. I think it's also because it's just kind of fizzling out. We're seeing in areas that don't have a
you know, those global pandemics that just kind of just kind of gives out, you know? Well, you know, here's the thing. You get to a certain age as a pandemic and you got a little bit less lead in your pencil, man. You just can't be as infectious anymore. What the fuck are you talking about? God damn.
high rate of this, and their numbers are still going way down. But there's a belief out there that even though the numbers are on the downhill slide, we're going to see a big push for this. In fact, I was listening to an interview with the president of the Citizens Council for Health Freedom, I believe is the name of the organization. And they were saying the same thing, that they believe that the administration wants to prove their point and show the world that they can get the vast majority of Americans in their arm, and that if this thing starts fizzling out, this health crisis fizzles out before they get enough people, it's going to look like that they can't get their job done. They can't.
Let me get this straight for a second. Just let me get this straight for a second. This one isn't really this is like the least wingnutty out of all the videos that we have today. But it's such a shit argument that I just really wanted to take a minute to examine it. Let me get this straight. So the current administration really wants to, because I guess they made a bet with somebody. Is that what this is about? They want to be able to prove, I guess, to Bob down at the sports bar that they can convince a bunch of people to get a shot in their arm. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's just one of those weird fucking bets that people in power just do, you know? Like, I wonder how many blow darts I can shoot into this orphan that I purchased down the street at my buddy's place or something. I don't fucking know. Look, so they don't want it to fizzle out, and that's why they're going to try and now enforce with vaccine please. That's what he's building towards, is that there's going to be vaccine please. Come and break down your door and force you to take the shot. Because this country has such an amazing track record when it comes to dealing with this pandemic to fucking begin with. Holy shit. Greatest country on earth, which it is in many ways. and we had some of the most abominable numbers, my dude. Oh my God.
Get it, everyone pushed to do this, because whether it's this time or it's the next one, we're going to see more and more of this kind of forceful encouragement to get this, and maybe to the point of it being mandatory. And the administration and future administrations are going to have maybe a difficult time.
Hey Jeff Daddy, I hope you got the artwork I sent last month. Stay cool during Armageddon.
Yeah, it's fucking hot, man. Yeah, no, I showed it on stream. Everybody was actually really impressed. So was I. I was blown away by that. It's super cool. It's too bad it didn't come in before last Roundup, but that's okay, because we got it. We got it. And you and your dad did a really good job on that.
Of compelling people, of getting through to the people to let them know how terrifying it is, that they need to listen to them and get this, if this thing fizzles out before people actually all get it. You follow me?
No.
So there's this, I think we're going to see, a lot of push over the next coming weeks for people to get this.
Okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. You don't need to have a crazy-ass conspiracy that there's going to be a bunch of vaccine police coming around, or there's going to be some overt psychological, or through marketing push by the elites to try and get you to get vaccinated. You know what's going to be the biggest reason, the biggest pressure that you're going to get vaccinated? All of us motherfuckers that have been stuck inside. We want to do things. Even me, and I'm usually perfectly content staying home all the goddamn time. I want to go out. I am fully vaccinated, and I still feel weird about it, man. I want to be free. I'm sick of this shit, dude. I'm sick of it. And if you fuck this up for me, fuck you. You don't need the government to try and force you to be vaccinated. You have everybody else really pissed off. Fuck, man. Get goddamn vaccinated, you self-important piece of shit. Ugh. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. Grr. Yeah. Yum. I am still pretty. I'm a little bit hesitant about going around without the mask on, because I haven't had a cold in like a year and a half, and it's been great. It's been great. I haven't had a cold in like a year and a half, and like I don't know if I want to go back from that, man. Miles Rose, hi Jeff. Started watching you when you first started your Jillian journey, and since then I've been hooked. As a medical student, your content is so amazing to listen to when doing projects. Awesome. Hopefully I'll have a lot more content coming soon. Case says, happy Roundup. Tomorrow's my 30th birthday. This is a great present. Everybody say happy birthday, Case. C-A-S-E. Kara, love your videos. They brighten my month. Well, thank you very much, Kara. Hannibal and Monty's show. We didn't get our nudes, Jeff? What? All right. Well, I'll be visiting. I'll be visiting the South here pretty soon. We'll hook up. Also, for those of you guys who don't know, Hannibal and Monty's shit show is quite possibly one of the greatest damn shows on YouTube after the Wingnut Roundup. But you should definitely go check them out. They're some good buddies of mine. I love them. Jables says, finally a stream I can catch live. It's been months. Have a good show. Thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate you. All right, what's next? Let's go. Let's rapid fire this, man. Let's get some... Oh, shit. That happens every time. Like, what's going to happen? Oh, boy. Yeah, no, I did that. All right, let's get some Truth Train Radio up in here.
The truth has been clearly posted for all to see.
Can you imagine living next to this fucking guy? Also, I think that handicap sign is probably a federal crime.
Can you see the signs?
Yes, we can see them, Joseph Sikora. Okay, yeah. No, he's very proud of those signs and proud about being a neighborhood pest, apparently. All right, so we're gonna kind of like push through a little bit quicker than usual, just for the first couple of videos here, because we have a lot. We have a whole lot. So let's go. So next up, we're going to find out what Jesus Christ thinks about vaccines. We learned a little bit last month, but we're going to get a little bit more deeper insight thanks to this very helpful woman who apparently has the ability to directly contact with the Spirit of Jesus Christ. So here we go.
You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. And as you are entering the middle of your year 2021, you are all participating in a grand experiment. This experiment is a spiritual experiment. It seems to be a physical experiment. It seems to be a biological experiment. But in actual fact, it is a spiritual experiment. You are being challenged to step up your game consciousness-wise. You are being asked to become absolutely and completely authentic. You are asked to follow your guidance. You are being asked to express yourself lovingly but truly to people around you. And there is going to be a division that becomes very, very apparent in your society. It's already becoming apparent, but there is a flip that is going to happen to this division.
Okay.
So the division.
So Jesus is warning us that that we're being spiritually tested. This year we are being spiritually tested, and that there is a growing division, a line being drawn between two groups. But then there's going to be a flip. I guess a kick flip or something. I don't know. I, for one, know for a fact that Jesus Christ knows how to skateboard. He's got videos, like tons of them.
Division seems to be going one way right now. And as the year progresses, as you go into the autumn months, the division is going to flip. That means that what looks good now is going to seem bad. What seems bad now is going to seem good. This is an important thing for you to understand as you are making your decisions now.
Oh.
We want you to be very well aware of the fact that what seems to be the best route for you now, the most expedient route now, may not turn out to be that in the future.
She's talking about vaccines. I mean, Jesus is talking about vaccines.
So we are giving you the heads up. We are asking you to go deep within your core, deep within your heart and mind, to find out what your true guidance is telling you. This is a very, very big decision that you are all making this year. And
that's literally an argument of feelings over facts. Like the Oh man, I love it. That's fucking great. Jesus Christ wants you to trust your feelings. Search your feelings, Luke. You know it to be true. We all knew Obi-Wan was... Whatever, I'm going off on tangents.
You all know what the decision is. We don't need to use the words so that we get deleted off this channel. We want you to understand that this is the most important choice of your lifetime. And it is not to be undertaken without deep and serious consideration.
Sounds like a threat. Does anybody else feel like she's threatening... Or does anybody else feel like Jesus Christ is threatening us right now? That's what it feels like. Is Jesus anti-vax? Apparently. I mean, look, I'm not one that would ever cast doubt on a random person on the internet making an extraordinary claim. I don't do that. I just trust people. So when she says she's in contact with Jesus, obviously it's true. Obviously.
There is a tremendous amount of information available to you on the internet, but you will not find it on the mainstream. You must use your intelligence and your discernment to investigate behind the scenes, to investigate the science, to investigate that which is not the most obvious.
You see, my newest disciple, the 10th disciple, is a woman by the name of Sherry Tenpenny. Fuck.
Because this decision is so important, we are encouraging you to postpone any decision that you feel you need to make, especially if you're making it under pressure, especially if it is going against your guidance system. Do not cave to peer pressure. Do not cave to the fear of being ostracized. Do not cave to those things, but make sure that your decision is founded upon love. Not the love of approval, not the love of condition.
Not the love of grandma.
but the love of life, the love of truth, the love of authenticity. That is your assignment this year. Some of you will pass the assignment and some of you will fail the assignment. If you fail the assignment, you will be given another opportunity in the future. If you pass the assignment, then you will be given another opportunity in the future that will not be offered to those that fail the assignment. You will be given the opportunity.
Wait. So now, okay, first Jesus is threatening us. Now Jesus is bribing us. I don't know. Something about this isn't adding up at all. This is very strange. I don't know.
To commune with beings that you have never met before. You will be given the opportunity to expand yourself in a way that you did not expect. So make sure that you make the right decision. And if you feel you have made the wrong decision, if in listening to this you feel that you've made the wrong choice already and that there is no coming back from that choice,
Wait for
in
it.
a sense it's true. You have made a final decision of your physical self. But the truth of the matter is nobody is condemned. Nobody goes to hell. Nobody is punished for eternity. You
Oh, well, that's
always,
good. Okay.
always have the opportunity to choose again. Perhaps in another incarnation, perhaps in the future.
So, all right. It's I just was really kind of curious if there was going to be any kind of like connection to like if you get vaccinated you'll go to hell. Definitely talking about some types of repercussions. It's definitely something that that Jesus is tiptoeing around. You know, Jesus, the historical figure, well known for not being blunt and forward and saying what he means. You know, it's got to be a little crypto. And somebody in the chat was like, Jesus is telling us to install a Tor browser. Yeah, I guess so. Kind of suspicious. It's a bit sus. We're still saying sus, right? I think we are. I think so. That's still a thing. Sus. Okay. Man, oh man, oh man. Erzmer Terthanu, currently celebrating the first time I'm able to legally drink along. Love you, Daddy Jeff. Awesome. Awesome. Hey. Cheers to that. Sam Vissers, happy Pride Month, Daddy Jeff. I inject the crazy into my eye holes. Griffin Doggo, hey Griffin, something surreal about sitting in a hospital all day and night yesterday with chest pain and shit. With someone watching anti-vax YouTube in front of me with no mask on. Like, ma'am, this is a hospital. That too is sus. I'm gonna say sus until I personally ruin it for everyone. Maddie Christian, yeah. Hi, Jeff. This is my first live roundup, and I'm watching with my 6-month-old German Shepherd pup named Milo. My fam found out my mom's dad passed away Sunday, so this is helping. Love from mine to yours. Hey, hang in there. It's not easy, but, you know, you'll make it. And thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Janie, my buddy Janie, this is the album those pictures should have came in. Really rocking that white boy summer look. Hugs to Mems, the kiddo, and the pup. Tips Fedora. Right back at you. Of course, out of all the people on the goddamn planet, Janie's the kind of person, she sees that I get pictures and she's like, why isn't it an album? Why isn't it in a frame? I love you, Janie. You are fantastic, and you make hilarious videos. Olive Gardens. Okay. I don't know how much of this I can watch. We're going to try. I'll read these first. But this next video is kind of torture, but I really wanted to basically I basically want to make Troy Casey make himself look worse than he already is. And then we'll move on to some crazy shit. Okay. Sam Visters, hey Daddy Jeff, pump that crazy into my eye holes. Also cool new voice. And G Rob, the vaccines are approved for emergency use only. They're not FDA approved yet. It's all an experiment. No. Look, it depends on how you want to look at it. This is one thing that I was telling somebody when they were really, really pissed. They're like, it's not FDA approved. It's not FDA approved. It's not FDA approved. And I said, actually, it's FDA approved for emergency use. So it's FDA approved. Owned with facts and logic. Stick that in your pie hole. But yeah, I mean, it's okay to be a little spooked by it. It's okay to be spooked by it. But at this point, we know it's overwhelmingly safe. So you should be less spooked now, my guys.
And there's an enforcement class where they will, just like the hearing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't find a really good spot to begin this. So Troy Casey, certified health nut, is doing a lot less of the like interesting, funny things, and now he's just like inviting these weirdo people onto his channel to talk about weird shit. And they always talk about the same thing. Like, this dude has been on twice, and it's all to talk about mind control. We're going to learn a little bit about mind control. And then he's on another video, and he says the exact same thing, and it's all to push his book. I think Troy is, like, selling space on his channel for people to advertise. I think that's what this is.
Krishnas shave your head
Lexi.
and put you into the uniform single form conformity. They will segment you away from the rest of society onto a military base, and they will put you through basic training, and they will use a variety of unethically manipulative mind control programs on you, from sleep deprivation to in the Marine Corps, they take the doors off of the toilets in the latrine, so you never, ever, ever get 1 single second alone, to be alone with your thoughts, to understand what it is that the program that they're putting you through. Is it ethical? Is it moral? Is it manipulative? The book uses a lot of visualizations.
Okay, I have a lot to say about that, actually, because I come from a very proud military family. Very, very proud military family. Does not necessarily mean that I'm always very proud of the things that our military has done, but that I do understand military culture quite a bit, and it gave a future to many of my family throughout the years. Learning how to become a soldier is signing up not just to have to adhere to orders, but you are signing up for psychological programming. Yeah, that's what it means to soldier, to become a soldier. You have to learn how to soldier. All of it, basic training, is in many ways sometimes a psychological breakdown. And that is to prime you, to get you like into a battle-ready situation. Now, do I, objectively, if we did not need the military, think that that's a good thing for a human being to have to experience? I mean, probably not. Probably not. But is it born out of necessity? Probably, yeah. But is it, like, being used by people like this for cheap-ass, like, it's mind control, man, it's all the fuck... You fucking live in Sedona. You live in a fucking hippie-ass paradise, and you write your weird little books, and you hang out with your weird, crunchy, hippy-dippy dude who does enemas and shit. Dude, fuck you. Judgmental prick. Anyway, I don't like the way he looks. He pisses me off.
So most people are visual learners. The book is designed to take people from 0 to 60 in a way that is very, very compelling. We just did a walk and talk on the trails of Sedona, where I was explaining that there are 6 companies running hundreds and hundreds of subsidiaries.
So like the people that use the thing vote on there, or they put these things on their Facebook, they're programmed, like I'm vaccinated, like vote, or I voted. You know, all these things are programs, right?
They're absolutely. And so
it's called trends, dude. It's called trends. It's called memes. We're such free thinkers that we can look from our place of absolute comfort at various aspects of society and be like, that's why you're brain controlled. This shit is fucking so irritating.
like I said, so we're controlling the information that you receive, whether it's putting you in a mandatory government school where we're going to teach you that it's legitimate that we get to rob you just because some people are tricked into voting in a rigged election. And so the program begins with controlling the information you receive. Now, the subtitle of the book is how...
All right. I don't want to give him too much more credit, but this kind of dog shit is so fucking infuriating. And Troy Casey just continues to sell out more and more. Just put, like, I can just tell. One Roundup, I think it was like 2 months ago, it was like the most boring sales pitch I had ever heard, but I was so fascinated by it, I made you guys watch it. That's all he's doing now, and it's just so fucking infuriating. Him and his man clan. His man clan. Man clan. Okay, anyway, fuck that. All right, enough of the weird shit. Well, actually, now we can get to the real weird shit. Now we can get to the, well, this next one's not really funny. This next one is fucking disturbing as shit, but it is absolutely bizarre and vastly more entertaining than this crap. Let's see. Sam Vistas, hey Daddy Jeff, pump that crazy my hole. Oh, you said that again. Oh, yeah. Oh, Creepy Kitty looks like rah Rasputin, lover of pee drinking. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? All right, anyway. So, Verstein is not quite banished to the Shadow Realm yet. Not quite. But she did get in trouble on her new Truth or Talk channel because of this video, which is now on BitChute because she got in trouble for posting it. We're going to watch just a tiny little bit of it at the beginning, and then we need to skip forward.
She was just,
This is her talking to a friend of hers about vaccines.
we were talking, she was telling me in the conversation that her dad died from COVID in February. And she was trying to lose weight, and I was saying, talking about how stress plays a major component in losing weight. Like sometimes even though you think you're dieting and exercising and you're still not losing weight, you might want to look at your stress levels and managing that, because stress really, not only mentally, but physically, the cortisol levels, the chemical changes in your body also interfere with your metabolism and your ability to lose weight or even gain weight sometimes.
So let me get this straight. This friend of yours is saying that their grandfather or something like that died of COVID, and your response was, yeah, but was he stressed out lately? Okay.
I would say, it's a side note, right? Health coaching. She said that her dad died of COVID, but immediately, this is how I handle it, because I think a lot of people that are having trouble with the narrative are like, oh, well, what do I do if somebody says, oh, well, my grandfather or my father or my sister, whatever, died of COVID? I immediately asked them, I was like, oh, were they sick before? What were their symptoms? And usually, because I'm not saying that they lied about their, because they're gonna, if you tell them you don't think the narrative is, like something's weird with the narrative, they automatically take offense to it, and they think that you're saying that they are making up that whoever they love died.
So you're trying to mind control them. There's a couple of dudes in Sedona that'd be pretty pissed at you right now, Verstein. Sounds like you're trying to manipulate them and not speak freely. But also, when somebody confesses, probably in a very emotional display, that one of their loved ones died of fucking COVID, you immediately have a plan of attack on how to talk to them. And it isn't, I'm so sorry. It's actually, tell me about their medical history. Are you fucking crazy? Well, actually, I know that. You are fucking crazy. You are a lunatic. But that's so gross. Dude, oh man, I don't know what I would do. I don't know. Chat, what would you do? If you're sitting there and like your grandmother, who you love, passed away on a fucking ventilator, and it's awful, and then like you happen to mention that to somebody in passing, and they immediately want to start interrogating you, how well will you take that? What would be your response? I'm curious, because I think I'd have trouble not physically assaulting somebody who did that to me. That would really bother me. But that's kind of like the thing, especially when it comes to Verstein. I mean, not all anti-vaxxers are like this, but Verstein especially is. Verstein has absolutely no respect for anybody else at all. Like, at fucking all. Every single thing, every interaction she has with another human being is all based upon the paradigm of anti-vax and denialism that she exists in. Everything is perceived through that lens. It's fucking weird. Anyway, let's fast forward to the next time code that I got marked here.
I'd punch the bitch in the face.
Yeah. I'm just saying it'd be really hard not to. But thank you. Yeah, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Go to jail, reach back and smack. Yeah. It's pretty general consensus at this point. I mean, look, I'm not one to advocate for physical violence or anything like that, but Jesus Christ, would it be hard not to? I think we can all collectively share in that experience. Okay, in full disclosure, I don't remember what she says here, but I remember I wrote in my notes, important fast forward to 7 minutes in, and I don't remember why, so we're going to find this out together.
Oh my God, it's so good to see your face, and we were just talking, and she's like, I still wear one when I go to HEB, and I was like, well, why? And I was kind of telling her that they don't work, and I was telling her that, that I was a courier, and I need to like lay this out too. When I was couriering, you guys, not only did I travel to a minimum of 10 hospitals a week, but I would deliver and pick up stuff from lab, from surgery, from sterile processing. Sterile processing is where they clean all the medical instruments. They clean them and steam clean them and heat them and burn them, to get them sterile, and then they wrap them in plastic. And these heavy like silver cases, and they wrap them in plastic on top of the silver cases, so everything's really clean. So I would go there. I would go, where else would I go? I would go to patient's room. I would go to the ER. I would go to the ER every day because I had to deliver something or pick up something from the ER. And I would deliver, to biotech. That was my favorite place, by the way.
Okay, so in case you haven't picked it up, she was a medical courier, and she's an anti-vaxxer and a mask denialist. Typhoid Verstein over here. What the fuck, man? Like, I don't even understand how the fuck that can even work. Like, I do not fucking get it, dude. I don't fucking get it. That's why I wanted to, because she used to work in medical transport. That's right. Fuck, man. Absolutely gross. And actually, not the last former medical worker we're gonna hear from tonight. The next one is a fucking doozy, a big old doozy. Good lord. I don't think it's really showing up on, or it's picking up on the microphone too terribly bad, but like even through my earbuds, I can hear this obnoxiously super loud AC unit in here, and it's barely making a dent. It's barely making a dent, guys. I am just absolutely drenched in sweat. Fuck me. Ugh. Is she about to admit to a crime? I don't think she does. I'm pretty sure that she basically kind of explains that she only did like the barest minimum. The barest minimum. Mickey says, "Hey, Mickey. It's hotter than Satan's butt crack here and apparently over in your neck of the woods. Got plenty of Gatorade, homie. I've already been punched with dehydration symptoms. Do you have a P.O. box? Sending love to you, Mems, Penny to Pupper, and your kiddo. I do have a P.O. box. P.O. box number 40583, Eugene, Oregon 97404. It's usually in all the descriptions of my videos, but not in the Roundup. And I don't know why I don't put it in the description of the Roundup. Chat, once I start this next video, will you please spam me with fix the description? And I'll put the P.O. box in the damn description, because I should have been doing it like months and probably years ago at this point. Yeah. Icarus Falls. Wingnut Roundup for my birthday? Jeff, you shouldn't have. Happy birthday, Icarus. Can we get some happy birthdays more for Icarus in the chat? Darth the Cutest, thank you again. Lauren Oliver, she's talking, and then as she goes on, you just can't believe that she's saying what she's saying. The audacity. I might spit in her face just saying. Yeah. Puppet on Strings had a coworker's dad pass away from COVID. I would never question it. I'd offer sympathy. She's ridiculous. The audacity. There is. It's just unbelievable. Unbelievable that her first impulse is not one of compassion. It's fucking crazy, dude. And James Boogly, I like the mask. I'm self-conscious about my smile. Shit, dude, if I forget to brush my teeth on the way out the door, put the mask on, it's totally fine. All right. So, what should I should put the P.O. box in the description? Okay, well, while I do that, you guys are going to have to watch Donnie Epstein.
Have you ever been curious?
No!
And where does it take you? Curiosity is part of the answer to most of your stress and most of your challenges. Curious as to what's beyond the way you see the world and the way you experience it. Beyond the way you habitually see things and respond to it. You see, most people want to have answers. If I had the answer to this, my life would be great. Well, no answer ever really makes your life great. It's the hunger to know the answer that makes you great. Whenever you close the deal and bind the energy in a certain way,
Okay, got it.
there's no energy, which means there's nothing spilling out. There's no excitement and there's no further fulfillment.
When it comes to me, I'm always excited. And there's
Some
always
people
something
want
spilling
spirituality. What I want spirituality to say, know the answers to everything. Actually, the gap between where you are and where you must be, which of course is all pain for people when on the wrong side of the gap, is that of faith, curiosity, and fascination fills it. How hungry are you?
I'm fucking starving, man. I want some fucking chicken tendies. That sounds delicious. No. I want fish sticks with tartar sauce. That's what I want. I'm totally distracted now that he mentioned food. That happens every single time. Anytime somebody talks about food, I'm like, like a fucking squirrel that sees a red ball. Or is that a dog? Whatever. Anyway, the thing that's fascinating about Donnie Epstein is like half the time he's about to say something kind of profound, like most people are somewhere between wanting a thing and having a thing. And the next you think he's going to be like, and it's that journey that's just so important and enriching. But he doesn't. Instead, he just says, I don't even know what the fuck he just... What the fuck did you just say?
That of faith, curiosity, and fascination fills it. How hungry are you?
That gap between wanting a thing and having a thing is curiosity and fascination filling it up. What the fuck does that mean? What does that even mean? People pay money to go and listen to this dude talk. That's fucking crazy. It is so goddamn crazy. Oh no, now I'm making everybody else in the chat hungry. I'm sorry. We'll all go out for pizza after this, okay? Donnie's buying.
Question. Something that'll take you in between the trapeze bars. While knowing that the next bar is calling you and something's telling you at the exact perfectly right time, you will grab it. But I have to let go of this, I have to let go of that. If you're in the trapeze bar and your full idea, and there's no net, is to let go, splat. When you grab onto a next bar with more energy, with more curiosity, that brings you into a level of uncertainty, but with enough energy that you have the faith it will be revealed. That requires energy. Then you don't let go of the bar.
Oh, we're still in the
You grab
trapezes.
onto another bar.
So glad I can
There's
finally
nothing to let
tip.
go of.
Been watching and rewatching the roundups to get me through being jobless since the first shutdown. Start work on the 1st.
That is amazing. Hell yeah, you get to go back to work at the
My
first.
fiancé
Huh.
and I are getting married this Thursday. We always enjoy watching the roundup together. So this is a very well-timed roundup. Would you mind giving him a shout-out? Let him know that Dan says that Finn is amazing and loved beyond belief.
Well, listen here. Dan says that Finn is amazing and is loved beyond belief. And you know what? I hope that everybody out there in some way can find somebody or many people that love them beyond belief as well. But this one's for you, Finn, I think? Yeah, for you, Finn. Thank you so much, Dan. Appreciate you. That's very sweet. I love it when people have have me do shout outs for people that they love, you know, like their sweetie pies, and it's just so sweet. I love it. And CKM Roberts, yeah, I just wanted to make sure and tell you that congratulations on the job. That's fucking fantastic. Thank you. Very, very sweet. I'm trying to decide. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I should read these before we get into our next story, because it actually is a story and videos. So hang on. All right. String Theories. Hey, Jeff. I used to live in Eugene many, many moonwolves ago. Now I'm back in Texas, and I'm really sorry the weather got out of the backyard. Yeah, it was a bit brutal. I'm not going to lie. It was a bit brutal. Let's see. Creepy Kitty. Uncle Jeff, you look like you're taking us on a river boat cruise. Also, stepdad got COVID, and I call that karma. Oh, is that the same? Oh, that's the same stepdad I think we've heard about a bit before. Yeah. Man. Brand Ever, I would rather spend a week as a miner on Jeffrey's Island than 5 minutes alone with Donnie's creeping wand-fisting ass. Oh. If you're gonna make an Epstein reference, say Epstein. It sucks that I have the same first name as that fucking guy. No, I would rather spend a week as a miner on Epstein's Island than 5 minutes alone with Donnie's creepy one-fisting ass. Oh, I get it, because both their names are Epstein. That's why. Wow. Penny time, please? I don't know. Have you guys earned penny yet? I don't know. I tell you what. I will get penny delivered after this next one, and we'll have her show up twice. And the second time will be for much longer than the first. I'll do that, all right? So we are going to take a bit of a journey. Now, I don't have all of the videos that are very suspicious, but let's just say that this person is a bit sus. This is somebody who goes by the name of Bubblegum Kells on TikTok. She works as a nighttime, or worked as a nighttime caregiver nurse at a nursing home for old people, and she habitually like to make some pretty questionable fucking TikToks talking about doing some pretty sketch things, some pretty not okay, very bad, not kind of things that you're not supposed to do. And yeah, so I have one of them. It's by far not the worst. I'll describe the second one, but yeah, here.
This for all my nurses. Don't ever let a doctor tell you how much Ativan to give. You measure that shit with your heart.
That's pretty sketch. Pretty sketch. The concept that she'd go against doctor's orders and give more Ativan. But there were other ones where she was dancing with the captions about how the residents kept her up last night on night shift, which she's not supposed to be sleeping anyway. So she's going to overdose them with medication. Pretty spooky, very sus. So once this started blowing up on TikTok,
I've never once understood why if somebody sees a TikTok and they don't agree with it, that they can't just keep scrolling. All the time, people are always trying to say, oh, I'm going to report you. I'm trying to find your job and I'm going to get you fired. Y'all really act like I'm over here just like killing your grandma and eating her for breakfast or something. It's a TikTok. It's a joke. Any nurse on here will agree. We just have like some sick humor. It's not true. I'm not poisoning your grandma and trying to hurt her. I love your grandma. I take good care of your grandma. Like, come on now. And y'all got way too much time on your hands if you're sitting there trying to dig up information about me. You might be able to find it, but like, why? Go do something else. Why are you worried about little old me?
now I wish I had actually managed to get the other ones. There was a really fascinating one where she had a kill counter. This is no fucking joke. I mean, I'm sure it was actually a joke. It was a joke, but I absolutely saw it, where she had a kill counter between who has taken more people out in the nursing home, her or Jesus. Now, keep in mind, I am not big on cancel culture. I am not big on censorship, but there is such a thing as a bad idea. So this little saga continues a little bit.
Well, looks like I made it to the sensitive side of TikTok here. So you and like 1,000 other people are trying to find my employer right now. I don't know. I just find that really weird. Do you guys have nothing better to do with your times? I mean, people in customer service joke about their customers. they're not really treating their customers bad.
She's
People
right.
in healthcare, like, oh, we're just joking about our patients.
She's absolutely
I'm
right.
not really treating any patients bad. Like, come on.
Sure.
Like, I'm going to make a TikTok about me doing something and I'm like actually doing it and harming people. Why would I make a video about that and post?
It's entirely possible that it was done specifically because you're just not that thoughtful about it. It's possible. Now, hang on. I'm taking you on a journey, so don't prejudge too much. And yes, I do understand gallows humor. I worked in the medical industry for a while doing nighttime caregiving, and it was brutal, and it was rough, and I coped by making some pretty crazy jokes. But at the same time, I also didn't necessarily broadcast it. For one, it was always kept in-house. Any kind of, like, blowing off steam was kept in-house. It's a smarter fucking thing to do, that's for sure. But also, it's kind of shitty to make a joke about, like, killing somebody's grandma when, like, that actually really does happen. And it does happen a lot, especially at, like, very low-rated nursing homes when people can't afford to actually get good care for their loved ones. That happens a lot. Nurses accidentally overdosing old people. Dude, it fucking happens all the time. So we'll just watch just a little bit more of this, and then I'll show you what happened.
Wow, I love all this energy that I woke up to. So if you guys really want to do something to change the healthcare world, you guys actually have the power to do that. So it's just that you're using your voices in the wrong places. So just because somebody's on TikTok making a joke, since you guys don't like it being called a joke, about stuff that goes on in healthcare, I'm not the one that's doing it. It definitely does happen out there, but you got to direct it at the wrong person. So, but the energy is really incredible. If you guys really want to make a change, make a change. Don't target the wrong people, because now all that you're going to do is just get good people out of their positions and have the bad people that actually do this, that aren't making videos about it because they actually do it. They're the ones that are still going to be sitting in that seat.
She makes a compelling argument, actually. She makes a very compelling argument. How do you know? How do you know that she's not just blowing off steam? How do you know? And honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Neither do you. Neither does anybody. We all have to make up our own minds. However, now, I'm going to try and find the actual article again. I only found this out like literally 4 minutes before we went live on the Roundup. Which compelled me to actually want to do this. And by the way, she has been suspended. She was suspended from the hospital, which is the right thing to do so they can investigate and see what's going on. But here's where things get interesting. As I found out just a little bit ago, about an hour ago, they did a hospital inspection on that nursing home. And as most healthcare workers that are in the chat can verify for me, when that's going to happen, and when you know you're going to have some sort of inspection, especially in a caregiving facility, everybody's on their best behavior. Everybody spruces up. Everybody makes sure it's as good as possible. What those investigators found was fucked up. Unlocked fucking med carts all over the goddamn place. Improperly trained fucking staff. Like, this place was a fucking hole. An absolute hole. Now, do I know if this woman was abusing old people? I don't know. And they should probably investigate it just to make sure. But I decided to include this for 2 reasons. Number one, you really need to make sure that if your loved ones are going to be going into some kind of care facility like that, be on top of it. Make sure that they're safe. Make sure that they're okay. And number two, when you are in a high-stress job and you decide to employ such things as gallows humors, maybe analyze whether or not it's a good idea to put that shit on the fucking internet. Fuck, dude. Come on. Because that's that's a really stupid move. Holy shit. All right. Let's keep on moving. Night Sun says, second shot, lucky number is July 7th. Awesome. Hell yeah, dude. Creepy Kitty, yep. Same stepdad didn't want me around because COVID vaccines have radiation. And he got COVID. Mwah! Amazing. Cobalt Siren, shout out to my fiance Patrick. We watch you every month. He held down the fort marvelously this week while I was in Portland. 116 degrees for work. Fuck. So brutal. J Bag says 100 degrees in Boston today. I've been bored till now. Thanks. Well, you're very welcome. Thank you. And Ashim DG, looks like I'm too tired at 3 a.m. Gonna have to watch later and get back to bed. Fair enough. Fair enough, my dude. All right. So, let's get to the real fucking wacky fun shit. Young Pharaoh has been gone for a while, but never far from our hearts, as he is a legendary, epic wingnut. A wingnut of legend. And when he was removed from YouTube, I had only wished that there was a camera in the room to catch what he thought. There was. He had it himself.
Kid or whip a motherfucking woman and motherfucking whatchamacallit, and just do the shit white people like to do when they think they in a position of power and nobody's looking, and motherfucker won't even speak up. Man, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Them days is over. These days is over. YouTube, I'm not gonna stop till I own you motherfuckers. Cause y'all got me fucked up. Bitch, now it's personal. But on top of that, like I said, we knew this day was coming because we know how white people are. They're very predictable. Excuse me, let me be detailed. White liberals.
My grandpa was tortured by a hospice nurse who wanted his morphine. That shit just ain't funny.
Your grandpa was tortured by a hospice nurse? Oh, man. And the thing is, what's so fucking crazy... Okay, so one of the reasons why Oh, yeah, you guys want the puppy. Damn it. Memory, will you bring the dog while I tell a really gross story? So one of the really fucked up things that we as Oregonians have to live with is the legacy of Fairview Hospital, which was a state hospital in Salem for insane and, developmentally disabled, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And the horrors that went on there are sometimes beyond description. And I mean, it's not just like chemical abuse of people. It's not just like beatings or torture, but I mean like real sick shit. And so if you've ever worked like any kind of caregiving or nursing in Oregon, you know the name Fairview, and like you take that kind of shit real serious, because it's bad. Uh-oh. You guys wanted it. Here. Wait. We're just switching. And oh gosh. Oh, hurt. Oh, yes. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, God. Hi. Yes. Did you miss me? Here, let's get your clothes off. Hi. So, everybody, this is Penny Jolene Holiday. And she is sweet as pie. Do you want to say anything? She's giving you guys kisses. Okay. Yes. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. You'll get more Penny later on in the show. The puppy was huge. Oh, God. My microphone is wet. It's wet now. Oh, shit.
OMG, so cute. Oh, look, there's also a puppy.
Flattery will get you everywhere. I think, was that for me? Anyway.
They're very predictable. They try to delete any race, anything that does not uphold their immoral societal standards because they want to sicken society. Anything that is moral, anything that is about integrity, anything that is about virtue, they try to scrub that shit off the internet and put crazy shit on the internet. So I'm going to say this one more time. Hitler found out what the Jews was doing and he got their ass out of here. They are repeating that same behavior right now. Right now. I don't want to hear shit about no anti-Semitism. Bitch, I got a debate league. If you got a problem with
What? Oh my God.
anything I'm saying, come to my motherfucking debate league. Straight up. But I'm going to let y'all know I'm a grown-ass man. You're not going to silence me. And, bitch, I don't need your motherfucking shit. I don't need your motherfucking platform. Bitch, I'm building my own. and all my people could come fuck with me. Period. Bitch, I don't let y'all.
Okay, so he goes off for quite a bit and just like squeals a lot. There's another part that I wanted to move forward to though, because I thought it was pretty fascinating. Here we go.
I could say what the fuck I want to say. I could do what the fuck I want to do, and I could dress how the fuck I want to motherfucking dress. That don't have shit to do with the law at all. And bitch, I know the law better than most niggas. And so with that being said, I'm gonna see y'all bitches in court because it's time for YouTube to give me my motherfucking bag. I need a piece of YouTube. I need a statue in the motherfucking headquarters of YouTube because we about to get in y'all ass, YouTube. And I keep all my motherfucking receipts. I keep all my evidence, and I'm about to blaze y'all ass.
Wait for it.
And I'm about to blaze y'all ass. On top of the fact I already got you checkmated in court right now. I got you checkmated. And y'all know I got y'all checkmated. The only reason that the decision ain't get rendered is because the motherfucking judge is a racist ass Jew who don't want to give me my W. But on top of that, now we got some more shit about to be added. So I want to let all y'all bitches know at YouTube, you didn't fuck with the right one. You didn't fuck with the right one, because I'm about to get in your ass. I'm about to get in your ass.
So, yeah, for those who weren't necessarily totally familiar with Young Pharaoh, not only is a wingnut, he also got disinvited from CPAC. How he got invited to CPAC to begin with, I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But got disinvited because he's got some very questionable views on the Jews. So, yeah. Yep. And he hasn't learned his lesson. He doesn't give a shit. I mean, honestly, like, and you really shouldn't expect him to either. When you get in trouble for one thing and it's now removed, like you get your YouTube channel removed, it doesn't make you no longer that kind of extremist. It probably actually makes you a little bit worse. It takes a while for somebody to try and find something that'll make them actually kind of reflect on it and maybe make a change. I don't know, but that definitely isn't going to do it. Holy fuck, man. That shit's wacky. Oh, yeah. Cool. All right. I'm just going through looking at our programming because some of this shit is just fucking off the wall. And I'm also going to clear a little bit of it out. We're definitely not going back to that or to that. And yeah, okay, that's next. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Brand ever says, oh yeah, I just saw that one. So cute. Oh, look, there's also a puppy. Artemis says, hey, Jeff, haven't caught you live lately. Wanted to tell you I have 2 weed plants I named Hemlock, Moonwolf, and Olive, and they're doing amazing so far. That is super cool. I love that. Janie, people are naming their drug plants after us. That is so cute. Jet Harper says, thank you for all you do. First time catching live after visit to mom and hospital complications from metastatic breast cancer. Oh, buddy, I'm sorry. Been wearing a mask before mandates. Mom and Vax still wear one now. Much love to you too, Jet. And I hope all the best for you and your mom, okay? Adam Andrew, Daddy Jeff, thank you for just being you. Greetings from New Hampshire. Rock on with your motherfucking self. And I will do my best. And then Isolationist, Agorist, I missed that in the June meeting. Must have been brought up when I went to the coffee and donut table. Probably. Maybe, do you ever think... No, I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go... Like, look, Dave's going to go get a cruller. And while he's gone, we got to talk about Agenda 21, okay, guys? We just got to get this out of the way real quick. Oh, shit, he's coming back. What you guys talking about? Oh, Passover. It's fine. Everything's cool. I'm glad I figured out a way to say that joke without having to say, like, shit people like that would say. Okay. So we're starting to dip into the real weird part of the roundup. And from here, it just gets fucking weird. Weird and bizarre. The name of this video is White Humans Don't Exist by the Pranic Prince. Okay. So he's going to tell us how white humans don't exist. Let's go.
There is no such thing as a white human.
Oh.
Most people would say that my skin is white, or my skin is light, and it is light. But by default, it is not supposed to be light. White people are simply just albinos that come from black people, from darker skinned people.
So you're saying I'm black? I knew it. I knew it. I always felt black. So, dude, I mean, I knew it. Whatever. It's cool. Thank you for clearing that up for me. God damn it.
By default, we're all supposed to be running around naked, out in the sun. By default, clouds don't even exist because they're being sprayed by planes. We can see this with our vision.
Clouds shouldn't exist. All clouds are fake, created by chemtrails, and white people are albino black people. Fuck. Oh, my God. Listen, I reject your usage of white. I like to be considered a saltine American. Thank you very much.
Our eyes. So it's always supposed to be sunny and we're always supposed to be naked, most of the time at least. And what happens to a white person when they go out in the sun? Even for a couple hours, yeah, they get more dark. They get tan. Okay?
Okay.
Now imagine what would happen to this white person if they would be out in the sun all day long, like, 10 hours, 12 hours, doing things, moving their body, but being naked.
Okay.
Always getting hit by the sun.
Okay.
Getting tanner and tanner. How would that person look after a year? Imagine. Be pretty dark, no?
Okay.
It would look almost like a Mexican. That kind of brownness. It would be really bronze. Imagine what would happen to that person after 10 years of doing that. Every single day, constantly being exposed to the sun with their whole body.
Yeah, wow. Wow, yeah.
10 years. After 10 years, they would be even darker.
Yeah, wow.
Imagine what would happen in 50 years.
What the fuck?
Somebody lives like this their whole life. Yeah, they'd be pretty tan.
I guess
you
so.
You wouldn't even notice that they would be white. Let's take it a step further. Imagine what would happen if this person now, at 50 years old, really tan, had a child with somebody that was equally as tan, also a white person.
Uh-huh.
They would create a child. That child would be born rather tan.
No.
Just makes sense.
No, it doesn't make sense because the amount of melanin in your skin is an evolutionary adaptation that is then stored in your fucking genetic code. You don't change your genes by getting fucking sun on your butthole. That doesn't fucking work that way. In this dude's mind, could you like wear it's like you wear sunscreen, right? On every part of your body all your life except for like your right hand. And your wife does that too, or your spouse, whatever. And then you make a baby, and the baby comes out with one brown hand. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you actually think that would work? What the?
I believe TB'd actually be beet red and full of skin cancer. And that's not how melanin works, dumbass.
It doesn't! Oh my god! It would be pretty funny, though, if you could, like, right before you conceive, like, draw, like, really weird, crazy patterns of, like, sunscreen, and then, like, your baby pops out, and it's got, like, I don't know, paisley print or houndstooth or something. That'd be... The fuck am I talking about? Fuck this. All right, anyway. Sun plus butthole equals X-Men. Yeah, I like that. Oh man. I was joking when I said sunning the Vagooter. The Vagooter? Look, I know a lot of really funny names for genitals, but I think Vagooter might be my new favorite. Vagooter. How you doing, baby? You want to get hot and heavy tonight? Yeah, I do. What are you going to do to me? I'm going to put it in your Vagooter. Yeah. I mean, if I had a Vagooter, I'd let it. I'd do it. Spoken like a man. Okay. Lauren Oliver says, "No way this man does not believe that clouds didn't exist before planes. Get this strange naked man away from me." I'll just make him super huge if you talk like that. Creepy Kitty, this guy is like this old guy who came into the hippie and said rocks weren't real. They were listening devices from the government. Oh boy. Meeb says white people all tan, laughs and see-through. I'm pretty pale too. Creepy Kitty, the hippie store I work at. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Thank you again, Darth Acutis and Space Admiral Vivi. Hey, good to see you. Does he not realize that rain is a natural thing that keeps things like plants alive? My brain can't cope with this moron's mouth garbage. I mean, look, dude. Isn't like I just want you to gaze. Doesn't this look like Doesn't this look like a face you can trust? Isn't it? I mean, he's so confident. He's just got that like stoic, ancient Greek philosopher face that just like exudes intelligence. I mean, I'm not body shaming. I'm just saying he looks very, very intelligent. Anyway, we're going to beware the dangers of spiritual contamination from food, sex in this session. Let's go.
Today, I wanted to talk about contamination, beloveds. And I think explain contamination from a slightly different perspective, which may make you really overstand, understand, and understand why. And someone wrote upper stand. All right, an upper stand. Why it's so important to really seek that purity, purify yourself and then maintain that purity, because we're spiritual beings having a human experience in a mental universe. And so, as much as we have all the power spiritually, this physical body gives us the license.
I just came in and I already feel like I'm going to have a stroke. Also, hi Daddy Jeff. I got hired for my dream job today. Drawing Dungeons and Dragons assets.
Ooh, that is fucking rad. What? Holy shit. That is really fucking cool. Well, everybody say congratulations to Neon, and that's fucking cool. I'm going to rewind it just a little bit. I had to send a quick message, but this is a good video.
As much as we have all the power spiritually, this physical body gives us the license to move and operate on this physical plane. And so without this body, there's not much we can do. Looks like my friends are agreeing. There's not much when the limitations of this body limit how much of our spirit can work through this body to effect change in our lives, in our communities, in our nations. And so we have to always be very careful, because the law of correspondence, which is one of the 7 major laws, just the fundamental laws of the universe, where as above so below, as outside so inside, so we always
Wasn't as above, so below? Wasn't that like a Crowley thing? I can't really quite remember. We've got to have like some occultist scholars in the chat. Definitely have to. Somebody look that one up, because that doesn't sound right.
Have to make sure that this vehicle is at its purest form, so that we can hold the highest version of our spirit.
I feel the same way about cocaine. Wait. No, yeah.
Which is vibrating at a very high level. So sometimes, we've chosen to come here. We're supposed to be these major game changers, major leaders. But when the spirit starts to filter into the body, there's just so much sluggishness and slowness, and the body can't even handle the high vibration. So we almost have to, like dumb ourselves down. And that's the state they want us to be in. That's really the state they want us to be in, beloved.
Okay, now we're at an interesting point. We're starting to learn that Mumbi is telling us we have to be careful about the purity of our vehicle, so the purity of our body, so that we can be good for like our families, our communities, that sort of thing. Good message, very good message. I totally understand that, and you know what? I agree with her. Try and keep your body in as good of operating conditions as you possibly can, of course. Otherwise, how are you going to help anybody if you're just not able to do much? But you know what? Even if you can't, everybody can pitch in. It's really all about intention. But it's a good sentiment. However,
and so for them, it's so easy to block us from our greatness by merely, contaminating us. They don't even have to be, there's a lot that's happening with the contamination, like with chemtrails, how they're poisoning the skies. I'm telling you, chemtrails have even reached Africa, beloveds. Sometimes I see it in the mountain and I'm like,
there's chemtrails in the mountains. Well, we just learned from the Pranic Prince that all clouds are chemtrails. So I would imagine that you've actually had chemtrails in Africa for quite some time. Probably a few billion years? Yeah.
Fluoride in the water, fluoride in the toothpaste, all these things that kind of keep the first eye shut and clogged up. All of these things, beloveds, that's what they're doing externally. But they've created an emotional system where we emotionally do everything. We emotionally eat, we emotionally watch things, we emotionally listen to things. So we don't always pick the things that are the highest vibrational level for ourselves.
So I've been thinking about it for a while. They always say things like you need to decalcify your pineal gland. Your pineal gland is getting calcified by the GMOs or the fucking fluoride or the daytime television or vaccines or whatever. Is it really a calcifying of the pineal gland, or is your third eye getting just like third eye boogers? Because I would imagine it's more likely that. Because they never have like a step to it, Like everybody has to talk in these fucking extremes. They're always like, your third eye is calcified, brother. Well, I mean, wasn't there any warning signs? Wasn't my third eye kind of itchy a little bit first? There was some gunk in there. Maybe it got a little worse and then it was kind of infected. Just full blown from like totally open, seeing the world to like, boom, calcified. I don't buy it. I don't buy it at all. Sounds a bit judgy to me.
So we'll contaminate ourselves because of our thinking.
I'm putting a stop to something right now. I do not want a bad dragon for a birthday gift. Don't do that. Do not fucking do that. I've already had people do that to me before in the past, so it wouldn't even be new. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it, god damn it. Anyway, we're watching Mumbi. I want to put that to bed right now.
Because we've never realized that truly it's all about the mind. It's all about how your thoughts are flowing, beloveds. And so we contaminate ourselves with food.
Oh.
And then there's been a major contamination of our ears with like very low vibrational music. And you can check the gigawatts or the hertz or whatever. But and all the imagery of the music, how sexualized and low vibrational the music is, that keeps us in a low vibrational state. And it may feel good. It's like an addiction, they've made it extremely addictive. So it may feel good for a moment and you think you're just there for a moment, but days, months.
Okay, chat, I gotta know. Okay, seriously, I want to see it in the chat right now. Anybody who's watching this live, what low vibrational music do you think Dr. Mumbi is talking about? Personally speaking, I think it's gonna be something like WAP, like wet ass pussy, some Nicki Minaj kind of shit. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's probably what I don't even know if she mentions it in this video. I haven't watched it this far. But I'm curious what you think she means by low vibrational. Because keep in mind, she's like a gospel religious singer, right? So she definitely has She's got some judgments on people's enjoyment of music for sure. Chill hop, R&B, Beach Boys. Yeah, I don't think she's a big fan of the Beach Boys. Duran Duran. Oh man, yeah. That would make it, yeah. Little Nas X. Oh, we know she hates Little Nas X. Oh yeah, absolutely despises Little Nas X. I almost put on I almost got a Little Nas X video for the Roundup today. It was from Godson. That annoying dude who's like, "Welcome back to Hollywood Illuminati Exposed," and then he goes off about like some shit. But he goes off about Little Nas X, and he literally says fucking nothing. Same shit everybody's been saying for fucking months, and the dude made the video like 5 days ago. Like, where the fuck have you been? What the fuck? Oh, death metal? Cypress Hill? Hey. Indigo Bloop? We need to hang out and listen to some Cypress Hill. Cypress doesn't get nearly enough fucking recognition. Anyway, let's finish this video. I need to take a break.
Months, years, decades go by. Generations go by. On these contamination hooks. So they contaminate our eyes. Where spiritually we become limited in what we can visualize. Because the less you look at this world, the more you see, beloveds. But too many of us are looking too much in this world.
Okay, it's getting boring. Kat in the chat gave my favorite answer. There's definitely one song that Dr. Moby would think is way too low vibrational. Somebody once told me the world. Okay, yeah. Smash Mouth is unfortunately not high vibrational music. It should be. I kind of think it is myself. But anyway, Joji's fucking great, man. Joji's awesome. Let's see. Angry Gamer Girl, this is about the Pranic Prince. He makes my brain hurt. I agree. Cheshire Cat, so glad I showed up in time for the most educational part of the stream. Wake up, Africa. Sam says, sup, Jeff, a little late to the roundup, but I'll make sure to watch the rest tonight. Anyway, here's some cash to keep the lights on. Love ya. Thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate you. Lauren Oliver, I'm emotionally eating right now. Mubi, just at me next time. That's fucking great. Lloyd says, we'll watch later. Have some money. Ever Doomed Eva, your puppy's middle name, Jolene, is my first name. Cute. Oh, shit. Boop. And Icarus Falls, third eye boogers are bad, but third eye eyelashes, good luck getting those bastards out. Dude, I imagine. Well, the lovely memory holiday is going to take you guys on a trip down to the next video.
I have a question.
Yeah?
If all clouds are chemtrails, is that how Toto blessed the rains down in Africa?
Ooh, what? So, okay. Okay, we've got possibly the answer to a grand conspiracy. Who brought the chemtrails to Africa? Was it the band Toto? Because they blessed the rains down in... All right.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
And just watch the mixer, and if it's spiking too hard, it's this way.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Just making sure. I didn't change anything from last time. Thank you. Bye, everybody.
Yeah. You should, enjoy your pee break.
Okay.
So wasn't that, a couple videos ago? I guess it was probably a lot more than a couple videos ago. That stupid, lady on TikTok, the nurse thing. I saw that literally, yesterday or Sunday or something. It made me so mad. Anyways, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh shit! Oh shit! I am partially see-through in my
In recent
Ducks
years,
jersey.
there has been less interest in UFOs than times in the past, but the concern goes way back. Culture has always been captivated by this idea of aliens from other planets invading Earth, going back to H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds, but also movies like Close Encounters of the Third Kind in 1977, E.T. in 1982, Roswell in 1994, and Close Contact
You can barely hear me?
in 97. Since the 50s, sightings of aliens has swirled about places like Roswell, New Mexico, or Area 51 in Nevada. In the 90s, I appeared on Oprah's talk show to debate author Whitley Strieber. We talked about his best-selling book, Communion, and I debated with him about this idea of aliens. Whitley believes he was abducted and taken aboard a spacecraft, and he wrote about it in Communion and a series of other books. And he formed...
Okay, that's something that I am going to have to go look up. So, did I hear that right? That Bob Larson debated someone that has been abducted by aliens on Oprah? Is that what just happened? Is that what he said? Because if that's true, like, I want to watch that. That sounds hilariously bad.
These communion groups, these groups of people who said, I've been on a spacecraft. Many of them claimed to have had surgical experiments performed on them, and others said that they were molested sexually. Well, I'm raising this issue again because as I speak, we are just days away from the U.S. intelligence agencies releasing to Congress an unclassified report on UFOs. And by the way, they're not UFOs anymore. They are now unexplained aerial phenomena, UPAs.
No, UAP. If it was UPAs, it would be unexplained phenomena aerials.
Yeah.
But it's UAPs.
You gotta be right up on it.
I know, but I have a puppy.
Give here.
No.
No? What? Oh.
She's very jumpy.
She's very jumpy.
In 1997, I wrote a book called
It's hot as balls in
UFOs
here.
and the Alien Agenda. That book is out of print, but what I said then, I still believe now. Let me read to you from that book.
Yeah, do it.
Scripture clearly teaches that the cosmological consequences of Adam and Eve's fall affected the entire universe. What happened in the province of Eden affected everything God created. Romans 8,
Cease flossing.
21 through 22 puts it this way: the creation itself will be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. For we know that the whole creation groans and labors with birth pangs.
Okay, so like, I think instead of him talking about like him yelling at the UFOs, I think you should have just put on him.
On Oprah, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it fast enough.
Okay, well we need to watch that.
No, it's good. No, this video gets pretty good.
Oh my god, I can't.
You can't?
You are very loud in my ear.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that is extremely loud, and I just feel like I just burst an eardrum. Okay, now talk.
Test.
That's a little bit better. I feel like I burst.
Yeah, the earbuds kind of like just penetrate it straight into your brain, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Went on to say, if we adopt the premise that the entire cosmos has been spiritually contaminated by original sin, then aliens would be as much in need of a savior as we citizens of Earth.
That's right.
To take that
That's
a
right.
step further, did Christ appear as God, made in the form of man only on Earth? Did Christ also take on the form of other alien flesh?
Like puppies?
Is Jesus the Redeemer of earthbound humans alone? Or was he crucified again and again in distant world.
Okay, pause it. Pause it. This is what I think is so fascinating about this video is like, so Bob is talking about like, he's talking about like aliens need to be born again just as much as anybody else does. They all need to like be sanctified in the power of Christ, you know. But like, it's one thing to have, you know, like the story of your religion is based upon martyrdom. That's fine. But then it's another thing to be like, can you imagine our Savior who we revere being crucified over and over and over and over and over and over and over again throughout all of the galaxy? That's fucking morbid, man. That's weird. That's Penny the producer, everybody. Penny the producer. Of course. All right, hit it.
I can't hang out in here for very long.
You can't hang out here for very long? I know. It's hot, dude. It's hot.
It's hot as balls.
Just a little bit more.
Rhetorical questions grow exponentially.
No.
So what do I really believe?
Yes.
Simple.
Tell us.
That there are 4 basic kinds of UFOs. Number 1, sightings which are atmospheric. They can't be determined. They can't be traced.
Sure.
It could be
Oh my
lights in
God.
the sky
Oh my
of
God.
some kind,
Oh
or
my God.
something
There are too many
appearing
cards.
naturally that we don't quite yet understand. Secondly, real flying objects, like a bird, like a plane. Could be anything.
Puppy backpack.
But it doesn't look like what it's supposed to look like, and so it's unidentified. Number 3, an intrusive experimental spacecraft. It could be our own government not telling us the truth, or a hostile nation. Maybe it's some new kind of drone looking at us from the sky. If so,
Could be.
that's a serious security issue. But number 4 is where I land. It's paranormal.
Oh.
These unidentified phenomena are demons, shape-shifting.
Oh.
Changing from the invisible to the material.
Ooh.
Defying the laws of thermodynamics and gravity, and that concerns me because you know what? These stories of abductions are all the same. People talk about terrifying mind control and sexual violation. And they've even classified the kind of beings. Greys, these are the ones with the bulbous heads, the big eyes, and they're naked. The draconians, and one particular category.
And they're
particularly
naked.
interests me. The reptilians, snakes, and of course the Nordics. Nordic gods. They appear
The Nordic
like
gods.
the Vikings.
Nordic gods were obviously aliens, everybody.
In summary, when we read the Bible, we conclude the fall was cosmological.
Yes, he did just say that Nordic gods are aliens.
All right, I'm out.
Yeah. All right. All right. Everybody say bye to Memory and Penny Holiday over there. Bye, guys. Thank you so much for the break. Appreciate it. Appreciate you.
Cool. The entire universe is tainted by sin and rebellion. And Jesus Christ came to redeem those he created on earth. No one else. So let's suppose there were some kind of life out there. What would it be like? Unsaved, unredeemed, corrupted, mired in evil, no hope of redemption and atonement of any kind. And that's not the sort of creature you want to meet on a lonely road on a starry night without knowing Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior.
So that was quite a roller coaster. I wanted to watch the whole damn thing because, like, it goes from Bob talking about how there could be some celestial messiah, not Black Bolt, not nearly as cool as Black Bolt. But thank you. I left my booze outside. You blessing me with the
I bless the wines down upon you.
You bless the wines down upon me. Aw. I love you. Anyway, I'm getting pretty loopy in here too. It's not really the wine, it's the fucking heat.
It's only in there. It's outside. It's great.
Oh, I know. Everywhere else is totally fine, but in here is like a fucking sweat lodge. It's awful. So not only he goes from like this prospect of a celestial Messiah that was crucified over and over for every like alien whatever, and then he's like, actually no, it's all demon paranormal shit, and Jesus only died for us humans. Fuck you, galaxy. Kiss my ass. Fucking weird, dude. Okay. All right. Disney can't sue anyone for using Norse gods' names. They were unable to trademark them. Yeah, well, good. I mean, wouldn't it be fucking weird if they could, like, trademark deities? Like, that seems fucked, man. That doesn't seem right at all. Okay. Night Sun says, is it okay to use MMS, aka CD chlorine dioxide, to clean my toilet, and is it effective? It's very effective. Look, Miracle Mineral Supplement is very effective for cleaning your toilet. Just don't drink it, and you're good. Schlagman218, just the monthly Choodle Pants. Love to you and Mems. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. All right. Turn down the what? Turn down the... Nah, it should be fine. Should totally be fine. It was just a little low because Mems is in here. Okay. Oh fuck. Here, let me clean up the little line here. Yep. Yep. Okay. What's next? Oh yeah. Fuck me. Okay. We might skip a little bit kind of through this just because he's a little bit long-winded, but I got it. I'm very happy to tell you guys. He's back. He's back. You know him. You love him. Third Eagle of the Apocalypse actually made a video that is not just doing a live streaming prayer session. He is going to talk to us about the demonic smoke ring over the Pope in the Vatican, and that Pope Francis needs an exorcism.
Welcome to Revelation Unraveled. I'm your host, William Tapley, also known as the Third Eagle of the Apocalypse and the co-prophet of these end times. I want to do another video about that amazing, miraculous, or should I say demonic smoke ring that appeared over...
Did I blast somebody's eardrums? The other mic is turned off. Yeah. All right, anyway.
Pope Francis's head during his mass at the Vatican on Pentecost Sunday. That was a little over a month ago. And some people are saying that the smoke ring formed a halo over his head. Some are saying that it formed two doves over his head. I'm saying that it formed a snake over his head.
Ooh.
And in fact, the two so-called doves become two snakes, which enter into Pope Francis through his head and through his heart. And I think that means that Pope Francis is the false prophet and that he is possessed by Satan.
Oh, when I was on the pink mic, it was too loud. Yeah, I didn't do a sound test with that microphone before we went live. I'm really sorry if that was super loud, guys. I'm really sorry about that.
This is a very important message for the church because it means that Pope Francis needs an exorcism. At the least, he needs to resign from the papacy. So I'm going to show this clip. This is a short clip taken from the actual broadcast at St. Peter's Basilica in Rome, May 23rd, the Feast of Pentecost. And as I say, the Pope's supporters are saying this indicates the Holy Spirit entering into Pope Francis. I'm saying it indicates the demonic entering into Pope Francis. But I will let you decide. I will show you the clip, and then I will show it to you in slow motion, and then I will show it to you in ultra slow motion. Let me know what you think. So Pope Francis has just finished incensing the altar, and this ring of smoke settles over his head, as you can see, and it makes quite a few weird shapes, none of which to me look like a true halo or doves, and then it enters into the Pope after they become snakes. So now here is a close-up, and you can see the smoke. It does look something like a halo at the beginning, but it quickly morphs into quite a few weird shapes. And you could say maybe one of them looks like a dove, but certainly at the end.
You could say that they look like strange smoke shapes. Like shapes that smoke sometimes goes into. Weird. That's so strange. Huh. I wonder why it would do that.
They both look like two snakes entering into Francis. Now here is a close-up, and I think you can see that it looks alive. This definitely is a demonic manifestation.
Oh.
And it makes quite a few very unusual shapes.
William Taffley has never seen smoke before in his life. Never. Let's skip to his summation here.
Hey, there you have it. We report, you decide. I've given you my opinion. I believe it shows two snakes entering into Pope Francis through his head and through his heart. I believe it shows that Pope Francis is possessed, and I think he needs to be exorcised.
Oh.
And we're better than in the Vatican, where there are quite a few official exorcists. The church needs to look into this video. It is obviously a demonic or angelic manifestation. It is certainly not just a plain old smoke ring. So I don't know how I can get.
Look at how excited he is. He's like wiggling. He's like super excited about this. Like, oh, it's obviously proof of some sort of paranormal, mystical kind of thing.
The bishop's attention. I don't think they pay attention to me anyway, but certainly people like LifeSite News or Michael Voris or Spirit Daily, they are interested in things like this. Why don't they cover this? Let the people know what's going on in the spirit world, because this is obviously a spiritual manifestation. I believe it is a very evil and unhealthy spiritual manifestation from the devil. Let me know what you think.
I think it's smoke. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. I think it's just smoke, dude. It's probably just smoke. Kelsey Chamberlain, I love you, Jeff. Keep up the good work. I will do my best. We're just going to move straight into the next one. So, okay. Now, before I play this one, I want to address something. Now, I'm not calling anybody out, and I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad or anything like that. But the past couple of times that I have played Jillian videos, there are a couple of there's some people, and I don't even know if necessarily people realize that they're doing this. They make comments on her appearance. Now, when it comes to somebody who's trying to promote health and wellness, if they don't look like they're very healthy or doing good, you can make the argument that that's a valid criticism. But some of the comments are cruel. And I would really like it if we just not do that quite so much, okay? I would really appreciate that because, there are plenty of people out there who have their own individual struggles with looking the way they want to look or feeling the way they want to feel. I go through those myself as well. So yeah, let's just let's keep to her argument and enjoy this because I do not know what the fuck is going on in Jillian's brain anymore. I don't fucking understand. This is a new turn. This is a new turn for her.
Now it's about stop questioning what they're doing out there as far as what the government's doing with the masks, with the vector therapeutics. Because regardless, vector therapeutics or the masks, does your body have what it takes to handle an electrical environment, such as highly viral environment that's mutated on an exponential basis? And guess what? 3 months is going to be fall. And you know how many viruses, regardless of where you think they came from, I don't care if they came from biotech, if they came from panspermia, or if they came from some god out there in another galaxy. Do you have what it takes to handle a highly
come from a god from another galaxy? Ooh, fuck, whatever.
Electrical environment? And have you even been on the JJus long enough and ate a bunch of food and dealt with your symptoms? Or are you energizing your symptoms away because you don't want to feel anything? Or are you not doing any JJus hardly and you're eating a bunch of food, but you haven't felt your predispositions come to surface because you're too afraid to feel them? And so are you going to be able to handle the next environment? So it comes down to the balance between insulation and insulin and energy or salt. And if you lack salt, but you have more insulation, then you lack energy and you could die from a heart attack by not having enough energy to pump your blood through your heart, through your veins.
Okay.
You could have so much energy, but not enough insulation that electrical surge can be so strong that your body won't be able to handle it because you don't have enough of the insulation to absorb those electrical shocks. See, it's all about balance. Okay, so prior to the COVID, we could have drank a lot of J juice and been okay and everything, right? Now I'm telling you, okay, now the environment is so electrical and so highly electrified that now you have to cut back on the J juice a little bit and eat all the processed foods.
Okay. I'm going to pause there for a minute. So, from what I can determine, because I am probably the second most frequent or fluent speaker of Jillian speak after Jillian herself, her new buzzword is that we are now in an electrical environment. The electrical environment also translates to a salt environment and an infection environment. These are kind of like mushing together into her brain to like make kind of a weird paste of bad. And she is now advocating that people stop doing the J juice and start eating the processed foods. Okay? Just listen.
I'm telling you, the hamburgers, the processed pizzas, eat a pizza, eat freaking food. You guys are so underweight. Those of you that are playing the whole organic game and trying to demonize Bill Gates, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. Yeah, he's dying because he's aging.
Been watching you for over 2 years and even caught a few live streams. Without you, I wouldn't have realized just how radical or dangerous some people are. Thank you.
Love you. Thank you so much for that. That's a very sweet comment. I really appreciate that. Great Night's art. Thank you so much. Are you an artist? You should send me your art sometime.
But he hasn't figured out J juice, or he doesn't understand J juice. So he understands how to help people evolve and acclimate and still live through, aggressive environments by putting in another programming that's not as aggressive, but predispositions are going to be what people's, demons are, and there's no way for any biotech to know.
Okay, translation. Bill Gates is apparently really good because he's able to do all these things for people, but he hasn't really quite discovered J juice yet. But if he did, then he'd be on the next level of what he's trying to do. Got it.
Everyone's universal predisposition. So that's why there's the inserts that that, okay, if you have lack of evolution anyways, you might trigger these specific evolutionary diseases that you're so afraid to feel anyways. So if you're afraid to feel evolutionary symptoms from a vector therapeutic, then I don't know how the hell you're doing J juice. Okay, so, you can't play both sides of the fence. This is about survival. So watch all the athletes who are going to they're all so skinny, or they're so muscular with no fat, no prostaglandins, no insulation. And they're out there. Like, I watched my dog. I got her all active, and it's a very highly aggressive environment. And she went through kind of like a tiny seizure, and then she basically got out of that very well, and she's fine. But a lesser dog would have died from a seizure, or would have been like so cattywampus, they would have had lost sight or whatever. No, my dog is doing fine because she's handling the electrical surges. Some people are going to put their animals down because they don't want to watch their animal go through that because they haven't supported their animal correctly in handling the electrical surges.
Okay, let me see if I can try and oh my fucking God. God fucking damn it. Let me see if I can try and figure out a way to like translate this. God damn it. Oh no. This is heart disease logic. Kind of, yeah. It is very troubling that Sugar might be having seizures still. We've had that long song and dance about being worried that Jillian is not a very responsible pet owner, But one of the reasons why I made the caveat at the beginning of watching this video is that there is kind of an elephant in the room now, and it is the next stage. The next stage of the Jilly Juice mythos, which is apparently Jillian now believing that binging on junk food and gaining weight is the best way to insulate yourself from certain types of disease because our current electric environment cannot be overcome with just J juice. So you need to gain a lot of weight. That is basically, as far as I've been able to understand it, that's the next stage. Dude, I don't fucking know. So, like, while this is going to be a thing, because as with everything when it comes to Jillian, anything that she develops as kind of like her hypothesis, inevitably only lasts like a few months or so, and it'll be on to something else afterwards. But in the meantime, like, that's not accurate. That is not true, and that's really weird. It's really weird. And you're making it really, really hard for me because I don't want to make fun of her because of something like that, you know? Like, that's just shitty and it's mean. But, like, fuck, dude, that's stupid. That doesn't make any... fuck it. Whatever. All right, anyway, moving on. I can't do it anymore. Then I'm insulated as fuck. Hey, fuck, whatever, dude. Look, big can be beautiful. Anything can be beautiful. As long as you love yourself, that's all that fucking matters, right? It's all that fucking matters. I don't need. You know what? I'm not even gonna give you guys a lead in on this. We're just gonna start watching it. Fuck it. Let's go. Fuck it.
Yeah, I really want to get into the process of how this occurs. Like, what happens when they take you? I mean, this is very complicated and confusing. So, can you explain what they do?
Yeah, absolutely. So, the hybridization program there's a process. And it begins at an early age, at the age usually of 5 years old or around early years, where implantation begins of usually artificial intelligence that will begin, and also extraction of genetic material. And with that genetic material, artificial intelligence is created.
Okay.
In order for it to merge into the body. And this technology begins to track what's happening to the system throughout the progression of the lifespan of the subject. Then later on, we'll begin the insemination whenever the subject is ready for that, usually when it's reached maturity, right? So man or woman would experience that. And after an insemination, there will be a gestation process. Then there is an extraction of the fetus. Now, there's different kinds of hybridization programs depending on who's running the program and what their agenda is. They will either take genetic material and create something that is, in vitro, or literally on a petri dish. It will be completely created and then inseminated into the body. Or it'll be something that is put in through other technology into the physical body and gestated for an amount of time. Now, the gestation process is sped up, so it's not the same as humans. And so the end product of whatever is being extracted will be either removed oftentimes through the belly button or, through the natural, organs of the human body.
So that last little bit would just describe the last 15 minutes of Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1. And if any of you have had the misfortune of ever watching that movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's an accelerated process of gestation, and then it needs to be extracted, usually somewhere around the belly button. Hopefully with Edward's loving, gnawing fangs. Just keep all the werewolves away, otherwise they might want to imprint on your baby. It's very weird. Anybody who's never watched those Twilight movies has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about right now. But if you've ever watched them, you probably have permanent PTSD in some way. And then we're sharing right now. You and I, we're fucking connected right now. And if you've never seen Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1, you should watch it just so you can be just as traumatized as us. Because holy shit, is that the worst movie ever fucking made. See? Yeah, there's some people in the chat that fucking get it. You fucking get it. You fucking get it. You know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. I knew it. We're like this. We're like this right now. All right, anyway.
Well,
I was
gonna say, don't they perform some type of like C-section, but they don't leave a scar?
Yes, and oftentimes that C-section of a sort is done through the umbilical cord, where an arm, and their technology is incredibly advanced, and in which it's more like artificial intelligence, like organic artificial intelligence, as opposed to just instruments or mechanical objects. So, for example, they would inject something into the belly button, and it would go in and remove the fetus. And other times they would, go in through, the vagina and pull out as well from the uterus.
Wow.
So this also happens to men, of course. It's not just women that experience this, where genetic material is taken out.
Mhm.
And the important thing about the hybridization program is that the way that the insemination is created or the union is created plays an important role in the organism that's being created, because everything is energy, everything is information. So when two organisms unite, there is a signature, a vibrational signature that's being created by that. So some darker agendas can sometimes create them through very violent and very low kinds of interactions. Okay. And that's for the purpose.
That's right. Sometimes you have to extract the alien hybrid through the vagooter. Ah, shit. God damn it. Oh my fucking God. That's too good. That is chef's kiss. Okay, no. I'm done with this. I ambushed you with it with absolutely no prompting. So let's wet a whistle. Okay. Let me look and see what we got next. What the fuck is? Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm excited. I'm super excited. Hang on 1 minute. Just doing something. And... Nope. Fixing this. I know, you're all looking at me like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Cool, right there. All right. So, thank you again, Grey Knights Art. That's really, really awesome. Thunder Rain says, hey, leave snakes alone. Snakes are awesome. My ball python scout takes offense to this. I like snakes a lot, actually. We've got Darth Acutis. Jillian wouldn't understand balanced diet if you shoved a food pyramid up her ass. Not that her waterfalls wouldn't let it stay there long. That's true. Nick Zvanut. Bish, I love you, and I hope you and yours are well. Cheers. I love you, buddy. I miss you. We got to play some games soon. Thunder Rain says, dude, you weren't kidding when you said the stream would be bizarre as fuck. This turned out to be a great birthday evening. Thank you for this, Jeff. You are very welcome. Dude, look, here's the thing. I'm going to be totally fucking brutally honest with you. All of this has been ramping up to the weirdest shit that I could possibly find. Everything from here on out, it gets worse. It gets fucking weird. Super fucking weird. I'm not going to lie. We're going fucking strange-ass places today, okay? You and I, we're going there. Let's do it.
And you can be in the middle of the farm, cooking, being inside of your agriculture. You can feel a brother or sister come in town. Not in your neighborhood, in town. Because your biosphere was so big and we were so connected to this mycelium network. That we can, mycelium network, that you can feel your brother or sister hundreds of miles away from you. And you wonder why sometimes you just get depressed and sad for no reason. That's because you are
connected by mushrooms. Awesome.
Feeling the death of loved ones far away that you never even met. You are feeling the oppression, depression, and suppression of people that are a million miles away. And you say, I just don't feel good today. Oh, you tapped into your photons. You tapped into your electrical magnetic spectrum, this biosphere that radiates from every different organ in your body more than anybody else. You know who else? Only other species on planet Earth other than the Negro that have this mechanism will be blue whale dolphins. And they do it by the top of their heads. And they click the back of their mouth while they're running through the ocean. And these biophotons hit off certain depths and fields of the ocean. And they know if it get thin. They know if it get deep. They know if a shark on his way, a great way. And they feel the vibe. They're like, you know what? I'm going to swim up sea. I ain't going to go down there. Even animals. Some animals have this same animal.
Memory, will you please call my brother and ask him if he is a blue whale dolphin? Thank you.
Holistic, I don't want to call it animalistic because it's way bigger than that. We're gonna okay, spiritualistic particle. Notice when a hurricane comes, you'll see birds just take off. You're like, where all these damn birds going? Birds just take off. You'll see cattle running down the stream. You'll be like, where is everybody going? Everybody evacuating, but you see the Negro, he at home on his PlayStation game, cooking some popcorn, eating Pop-Tarts. Because we are out of tune with nature. Or some pizza rolls, some ravioli, something that ain't good for his body. Because we are the only species that's not in tune. Everybody else get it. Every other animal get it. The birds get it. The birds, you don't got to tell the bird the winter coming. Soon as fall hit, Tweedledee, they going south. Tweedledee, they going south. What the Negro doing? He preparing for coats and knowing it ain't conducive for his environment. Everybody is in tune.
Wait, what? Okay. Okay. All right. So, okay. So I'm watching this. I'm watching this dude. He's in a white robe. He's got a big medallion. He looks like he knows what he's talking about. All right. And he was saying that black people are connected through a mycelial network, like a mushroom network, right?
A guy on a mushroom network?
No, I mean like black people are connected spiritually through a mushroom network through the cosmos.
I've never heard of that shit.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't either. But like he started going crazy and he's like, look, aside from black people, the only other animal is a blue whale dolphin. I've never heard of a blue whale dolphin. Do you know what the fuck that is?
No.
I never heard of that shit before in my fucking life.
Who is this dude?
I don't, dude. It's Master Herbalist Yaki.
Master Herbalist Yaki.
Yeah.
This is Negro?
Yeah. He's got some fucking seminar or some shit he's doing.
Oh shit, man, he's off.
Yeah, no, I think so too. So
he's out there, bro. Like,
I mean, you know, he's got a kind of a good message, like, you know, be more spiritual, be in tune with nature and that sort of thing and whatnot. But like, I mean, look, I'm just gonna ask you straight, like, are you connected to the Mushroom Network?
Hey man, hey shit. I don't know. I've never heard of the Mushroom Network. Shit, other than the one I got on my dick, man. Straight up.
I love you, brother. Thank you so much for clearing that up.
Hey, I love you too, man.
All right, talk to you later. Well, we didn't really get any solid answers on that, but oh, fuck it. All right, cool. Fuck it. Let's move on. I love my brother. He's so fucking great. He's the best. That dude's a fucking riot. Oh yeah, okay. So I knew that this is coming. I have 57 seconds. I have 57 seconds, and I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna fucking make it. You're gonna watch the Pranic Prince experiment with primal movement, and I'm gonna get 57 seconds. Okay, you ready for this shit? I made it. Owned. All right, let's go. All right, everybody, you know what time it is. It's time for audience participation. We all have to do this at the same time. Dr. Mandel is going to teach us how to drain our sinuses. Now, here's the thing. You have to do this. Everybody here has probably already heard the rules by now, but if for some reason even just one of you doesn't do this with me, the stream will end. I'll know. Because it was proven by that guy who said that white people are just albino black people, that means I am connected to the mycelial network, and I will be able to sense through the mycelium if you're not doing it, so you better do it. Let's drain our sinuses.
There are millions of people worldwide who are just suffering with chronic sinus congestion, pain, discomfort, as well as difficulty breathing. Now, when you get this sinus congestion, this can lead to other conditions like ringing in the ears, tinnitus, or even vertigo. But I have a safe technique that you can do anywhere and anytime, and you will get amazingly fast results. Let me briefly show you the paranasal sinuses. They're a group of 4 paired air-filled spaces that surround the nasal cavity. The maxillary sinuses are located under the eyes. The frontal sinuses are above the eyes. The ethmoidal sinuses are between the eyes, and the sphenoidal sinuses are behind the eyes. We're going to be stimulating sensory nerve.
I don't want to brag or anything, but my sphenoidal sinuses are fucking huge. I get compliments on them all the time.
From the air region. This is going to communicate back with the brain, as this will send a neurological reflex to the sinus region. And this will immediately allow your sinuses and your eustachian tubes to drain. You're also going to feel your breathing passages start to open up as well. So are you ready? Let me show you how fast, simple, and effective this technique is. We're going to open our mouth 2 times like this. Ah, ah. By opening up the jaw, we're opening up the eustachian tubes. This will help accelerate those results. Right after we open our jaw, we're going to contact the lower part of our ear on one side, the side that's congested. Yep. You can do both sides, but the side that's congested, and we're going to pull it out 3 times like this. 1, 2, 3. Not too hard. It should not hurt. It's a reflex. Okay. So when we do them together, 2 times together, as I'll show you, you are going to get immediate results. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Open your jaw. Ah, ah, ah. As far as you can. Grab the lower part of the ear. 3 quick pulls.
Ow.
1, 2, 3. One more time. Ah.
I lost count.
Ah. Grab again. 1, 2, 3.
Ow.
Now you should experience immediate neurological changes. You should notice a tingling sensation back behind the nasal area. You will continue to get drainage over the next 15 to 20 minutes. If you do not get the immediate results, give it a little time, because each condition will be a little different. Now,
did it work? Anybody in chat, did it actually work? Did it drain your sinus of all the sticky, icky, ooey gooey that was in your sinus? Inquiring minds want to know. Tell me now. All right. Anyway. I did do it. I totally did. I did it. I totally did it. Don't pull that hard. That takes me back to my catechism. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Your ear hurts. Well, obviously, you're just trying to clear some spiritual blockage. That's obviously what the problem is. You feel something? No? Made my ear hurt a bit? Pain is healing, right? Listen, Jillian's been telling us for years, pain is healing. So, I think you're doing it right. All right, moving on. Next. I fucking warned you that we were going to go a weird place today. This is a very weird place. Megan X Rose has something she needs to talk to us about.
What's up? It's Megan, and today's video I want to talk about ethnicity subliminals. And I just want to talk about how this has been really affecting not just the subliminal community, but people around the subliminal community who are really looking at our community and seeing it as offensive and seeing our community as shallow and just bothersome. And
I just want to point this out. This video is about ethnicity subliminals. Okay?
problematic. And the reason I want to make this video is mainly because I don't think it's a problematic thing to want to change your ethnicity using ethnicity subliminals. There is no difference really between changing any type of physical feature with a subliminal and also changing the entire ethnicity of yourself. And we can talk about this all day long, but that's the bottom line, okay? So an ethnicity subliminal basically is when you are changing your...
Okay. Hang on. I saw something in the chat and I was kind of waiting for that, and so I wanted to make sure that I would clear this up real quick. Megan is part of the subliminal community. That's how I found her. That's how I ended up being introduced to Megan, is that she engages in what is known as subliminals. Subliminals are a genre of YouTube where they claim that if you listen to the video, sometimes on repeat, with ad breaks, that you can change physical aspects about yourself. Do you want thicker, fatter, juicy, dump truck ass lips? There's a subliminal for that. Do you want a thicker, juicy, dump truck ass? There's a subliminal for that. Do you want juicy, thick, dump truck ass titties? There's a subliminal for that. Do you want a thick, dump truck ass cock? There's a subliminal for that. That's the basic idea behind it, is you can listen to these things and it will morph you like a Power Ranger. No, not like a Power Ranger. It'll morph you like, I don't know, Clayface from Batman. Is that too esoteric? I don't know. It'll change your body. It'll change your body. The auditory tones are going to cause an evolutionary fucking change. Your DNA is going to like warp and shit. And you're going to go through a change. Not quite like the dude who gets sprayed with toxic waste in RoboCop, but more like the werewolves in The Howling, right? And then you just reshape yourself. But she's talking about ethnicity subliminals. Sounds that you can listen to that will change your ethnicity.
Or for your DNA to be of a different ethnicity. So the point would be that you would actually take a DNA test and it would come out as a different ethnicity because you're using your subconscious mind to change your actual DNA structure and your genetics using your subconscious and your body's intentions.
Anamorph,
and
also acceptable,
this can be done, and people are trying to say that it can be done, but it shouldn't be done. Period, end of story is like, there's no difference between you changing one feature of yourself and then changing the entire thing. So anybody who's doing subliminal messaging and they're trying to, possibly get blonde hair or get blue eyes, they would be changing themselves to a more Nordic descent. So I don't get how, this is becoming a problem. I mean, what their argument is from...
Okay. Well, look, far be it for me to want to lay any criticisms about the capacity to understand things on a broader level to a girl in a tank top that says baby. But, look, I'll put it this way. Your basic functional philosophy surrounding this actually has merit. If subliminals were actually real and they could actually change these immutable physical characteristics, and then you could also do that to change your entire ethnicity by the basic form and function of that, would that be any different? No. Could it be perceived as a bit fucked up? Yes, of course it could. Yes, of course it could. Of course it could. You don't just get to rationalize away people's feelings on shit. Like, that's, you have to, listen. Here's the thing. I'm going to be totally blunt ass fucking honest with you guys here. And look, I know I have a storied fucking relationship when it comes to, like, talking about things about equality and race and like, I understand. I understand. I've gone on my own fucking weird ass journey, and I hope that you appreciate where I'm at now. So because of that, because I hope that I have your respect, I have your attention, I hope that I have your consideration, that you believe that I'm operating from a place of good faith, that I'm coming at this from the best possible position I possibly can. A place of respect, a place of understanding, a place of equity. I'm coming from a place where I'm trying to make sure we're all on the same level and we're all going to be very comfortable. And to make sure that we're all going to be on the same level and the same, like, complete equitable platform, I'm going to play an East Asian appearance subliminal, and you're all going to become Asian. That was a bit loud when I transferred it over, wasn't it? Sorry about that. So this is currently reshaping your skull. All of you are becoming Asian right now. All right. We're not gonna play the whole thing. We're gonna leave the last 4 seconds off because we don't need you turning completely Asian. That would be going too far. That would be going way too far. Sorry. Yeah, sorry about the volume situation. That always happens on the Roundup. Some people just don't know how to mix their goddamn videos, and some people mix them way too fucking loud. But yeah. So if Miegan X Rose is correct, every single one of you that just listened to that are now Asian. You're now Asian. We're all one demographic, all together. Don't I look more Asian? I mean, fuck, dude. Like, konnichiwa. I don't know. Fuck. All right. Anyway. It's not like you should be very surprised by that. I played a fucking an affirmation for all of us to grow bigger dicks. That was like last year or something like that. You must complete your transformation. Case, do it on your own time. Right now, you're on my time. Thank you for the donut earlier, though. Appreciate you. Oh, fuck, man. CT says, why did my ear just pop off? If my ear falls off, Jeff, I swear to fuck, I'll mail it to you. I didn't even pull hard. BCB, forgive me, Daddy Jeff. I'm dealing with trimegular neuralgia and couldn't do the exercises. I will write, I will not support quackery 50 times. That is acceptable. Thank you. And Thorn Studios says, where's the bullshit button? I feel like we need a bullshit button. We always need a bullshit button. Okay. We have... Oh, fuck me. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. No, I was just clicking through what's left of the programming for the Roundup, and everything that comes after this is fucking nuts. Absolutely fucking nuts. What, man? I'm sorry. Listen, I had to turn you all Asian. You are now my Asian audience. You know, okay, I'm going to explain it to you. It's very simple. So, since I found out, guys, earlier in the roundup that I'm actually an albino African. That means that I can tap into the mycelial network and I can access the Akashic record of the blue whale dolphins. And I didn't want to share that. So rather than risk it, I decided to turn all of you Asian so that you don't have access to the mycelial network. Ha ha! Ha ha! Library card revoked! Owned with facts and logic. All right, fucking Jesus Christ. It's time for the Black Dragon, everyone. It's time for the Black Dragon.
Those of you the few of you, very, very, very few of you that listen to me that really think I'm arrogant, let me give you some food for thought, okay? I'm not only the strongest thing that's ever existed anywhere in creation, but a long time ago, when I started first doing this, and nasty stuff would attack other people, these people could actually see it. They knew what was going on. They heard about me. I'd get over there, and I'd literally kill what was bugging them.
Wow.
And this one lady said, Jay, aren't you afraid of what can come at you and everything? And I looked at her, and I kind of laughed. And I said, yea, though I walk through the valley of death, I fear no evil.
Cool.
Because I'm the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the valley. As a matter of fact, any valley, any mountain, anywhere throughout creation. The last word is mine. So if you didn't have something to use...
Wasn't he dying? He's still dying. But I mean, you know, we're all dying if you think about it. Whoa. Yeah, he's been claiming that he's been dying for a long time. But he also claims that he's the giant black dragon, massive creator of all heaven and earth. And throughout all the cosmos and multiverse. So, I mean, you know, he really can do anything, if you think about it.
Just even put in a video where you want to go ahead and say, this guy, he's crazy, he's arrogant. There you go. A little gift from me to you. Why the hell would I do that? Well, number one, apparently I don't care. Number two, I'm about to tear this planet and the rest of the planets have life on it and the rest of creation where there's a problem. I'm about to tear it apart.
Do it.
I'm going to break up China like it's peanut brittle.
Oh, wait. Hang on. What if some of my audience became Chinese? Don't touch my freshly Asian audience, Jay. Don't do it.
I'll be lighting up volcanoes. You think they're firing up now? Wait till you see what I do. There's so many people, over 40% of the people on this planet I'm taking out of their bodies.
Wow.
5/8 of those people that are leaving their bodies, I'm going to literally destroy the spirit as I rip it out of the body.
Wow.
These spirits are what actually keep the body moving and going and functioning. It's the battery. I'm going to literally be destroying them when I pull them out of the body, and I'm going to be pulling them out through the head and through the face, and that's why you're going to see some weird-looking marks on the eyes.
I imagine so, yeah.
Some of these people are going to be kept alive and made to... I'm going to torture them. Punish the hell out of them for what they've done to everyone.
Spank them like a little
mosquitoes.
What?
These mosquitoes, gnats, ticks, fleas, they serve no purpose other than to be abusive. They're all going. The animals are leaving. Those of you that have pets and you love them, they'll be the last to go. If they're hurt, they're old, they're suffering, I'm taking them home.
Okay.
It might hurt your heart to lose them, but it hurts them more physically just to stay. So that's the way that goes.
JRASX, the great black dragon of the universe, says, say bye to Bosco because I'm taking his soul to pet heaven? I don't know.
If you can't appreciate that, then you don't deserve to have the pet anyway.
Can I get the subliminal to be a dragon? No, only JRASX gets to listen to that one. Fuck.
If you really love something, you care about it more than you do yourself. Wow, Jay's really got this attitude. I'm almost out of here. I'm ready to drop.
That means he
and I'm
thinks
bringing change like creation's never seen before. I'm turning it around upside down.
that means he thinks he's gonna die soon. Because the thing is, like, in the expanded JRISX universe, the JU, he can't do anything until he dies and he's free of his flesh trap. So he's like wishing for death to be able to like be free and like consume China or something. I don't know.
Those spirits, those people, I'm talking about spirit, that don't have and want to enjoy compassion, don't understand compassion, honor, and equality, they'll never be in a body or have another life in the energy bodies ever, never. Never.
Seems kind of petty.
If they need to be repaired or helped or need to be left alone, they have another dimension that they're going into. I've already built it.
Oh.
They're going to just relax and float around in there. And then the people having lives and physical bodies, which will soon be gone anyway. I say less than 2,000 years. Within 2,000 years, there'd be 10% of the population left in physical bodies. The rest would be gone. It's barely over half that amount of time and a smaller percentage. So was I wrong? Did I lie to you? No, I gave you a base to go by.
So somebody asked at what time, Griffin asked, at what point do a psych team intervene? Here's the thing. You got to understand, Jay has been doing this for years. In my investigation at JRASX, I decided to never actually make a video about him, like an actual chronicled video about his weirdo shit. But when I investigated into him, he's been doing this for a long time, well before he was as infirm as he is now. He's just crazy. He's just crazy, which is why we watch him on the Roundup. We appreciate Jay because Jay is unique. He's interesting. He's something to be amused by, yes, but also cherished because there's nobody like Jay until we find another one that basically says kind of the same shit as Jay. That's all. Yeah. So I mean, I think he's fine. He's just a wingnut, man. He's a wingnut. I think he's okay. He's not gonna go like fucking mental and like shoot a bunch of people up or something like that. Darth Akuta says, your name isn't Tarkin, and I'm pretty sure your midichlorian count is nil, so unless you have a way to summon Unicron, you may want to lower your expectations. You went from 2 Star Wars references to a Transformers reference? Wow. Someone needs to give him all the meds? I don't know, man. I think maybe sometimes people like this, all the meds they need is just a YouTube channel to just fucking go crazy. I don't remember what this next one is. I remember what the next 4 are, but like this... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
Hey, y'all. Karen, the Patriot here. Just want to let you know that all sincere patriots are flat earthers and my pillow-ers. My pillow-ers. That means they believe that the elections, the 2020 elections were false, that the election was stolen. It's going to all work out. Don't you worry about that. I've seen the evidence. Anyway, I just want to let you know that the earth is flat. And if you don't believe that, well, go to sleep. Here, I'll even sing a song for you. Rock-a-bye, baby, in the treetops. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Sleep. You stupids! What are you sleeping for? We're in the middle of a civil war! A coup d'etat! I just want to say one more thing, and then I'm going to say, love ya, bye. And the last thing I have to say is, fuck you! Love ya. Bye.
I love that that Satan puppet is part of my life. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love that. You know what's weird? So one of the things that I find so fascinating about doing the Wingnut Roundup, and I was thinking a lot about this today. I mean, I pretty much found most of the videos a few days ago. But as I was kind of like organizing them today, I was thinking deep about the Roundup. And I realized in a very strange, real way, I have a deep love and affection for all of these strange fucking people. Like, if we met and we talked in real life, they'd fucking hate me. I would think they'd be fascinating. I would appreciate them for existing the way that they do, but they wouldn't be able to fucking stand me. But in many ways, some of these people that I show on this show, I am their actual biggest fan. That's just the truth. Just the truth. I appreciate uniqueness, you know? All right, so we got one more video before I have to put a disclaimer out. And we got 4 videos to the end. 4 videos to the end. And I'm going to be honest with you, this next one is easy to watch, but the 3 after it are going to be fucking gnarly. I'm going to bring it up again. But this... I've been saving this for near the end of the Roundup because this is one of the fucking greatest shit I have seen on YouTube in months. This is fucking beautiful. Holy shit. Just enjoy it. I will warn you before this piss.
All right, Aziz, let's go maybe right up here. Just a little farther. Okay, this is good. All right.
So, Dad, where exactly are you going? Where is the center of the domain?
Actually, I don't think they have a central location. That would be an attack vector. They're scattered throughout the entire galaxy, planets, and ships. Wherever they are, I will find them.
Do you need anything? New shirt?
No, actually, they'll see me as I see myself. Actually, I could get one thing. If you could meditate, that would help center me so I could stay focused.
All right, will do.
This is amazing. This is so fucking incredible. You have no idea what you're in for. Holy shit. Holy fuck, dude. Neil Breen, you're not far off, dude. You're not far off at all.
Members of the domain, I greet you from Earth, a planet on the periphery of our galaxy, in a solar system which you now claim as a territory of the domain, even though your control over that system is far from complete. I thank you for giving me the opportunity to hear what I have to say, and for what I have to ask of you. This may be of great significance to your future expansion within this galaxy. I come to you as a member of a group of Earth humans known as Farsight, and we have offered ourselves to speak on behalf of humanity to the domain as well as to other galactic powers, as I will explain in a moment. Your control over Earth's solar system is relatively new, as is true of many planetary systems within this galaxy. There are still many old Empire forces still active on Earth and around the entire galactic system that are opposed to the domain. I think we can all agree that anything
that greatly shortens the time in which the old Empire forces can be decisively eliminated would be as beneficial to the domain as it would be to the entire galactic population.
So I'm seeing in the chat, this is a troll, right? No. 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 This is not a troll. Oh, no. This guy runs an institute where he gets gullible young people to remote view things that happened on the other side of the planet or back in the past, and that's how they learned that Nazis had a super secret super soldier program in Antarctica. No, this is not a troll. This is somebody who believes all of their bullshit, having enough access to OBS and Adobe Premiere to make their dreams come true. That's what this is. We're going to give it a couple more minutes before we're going to move on, but just bask in what can be made when this is what you believe.
As you know, Earth has long been operated as a prison for the old empire. You may have destroyed the central power structure of the old empire in the galaxy, but its reach continues in a decentralized manner, driven by the self-serving interests of its dispersed and leftover forces. Earth remains active as a prison for the old empire. The degree of oppression that has been experienced by the Earth's population for a very long time cannot be overstated. To this day, new prisoners continue to be dumped into the prison system from realms far and wide. And as you also know, a few thousand of your own members were trapped in the Earth prison system a few thousand years ago, and they remain trapped there.
Yeah, as you know, as everybody
Now,
knows.
I am fully aware that you have no current direct interest in the billions who are trapped in the Earth prison, except for the eventual release and rehabilitation of your own trapped members. The Holocaust that this galaxy has experienced over the past million years and the Earth prison itself were not of your making.
Okay, so I'm going to do you guys a solid. If you go to YouTube and you search for Farsight, one word, Farsight, it's like, it was maybe like 7 days ago, appeal to the domain on behalf of Earth, Farsight. Go watch the whole fucking video. This is a fucking trip, dude. And if you are one of those people who partakes in the marijuana, this is a very good video for you to be very, very inebriated on the marijuana before you watch it. I'm speaking from experience. It will fucking twist your goddamn brain up. Holy shit. So yeah. We're not going to watch anymore. It's actually kind of long and plotting, and like, unless you're stoned out of your fucking mind, there's no way you're going to want to watch the whole fucking thing. Puppet on String says, Jeff, I don't know what the next video is. Also, Jeff, oh no! Yeah, that's very true. Pixie says, glad I caught the tail end. You never fail to entertain. Well, thank you. Okay, so we are officially 3 videos away from the end of the roundup. 3 fucking videos. So I'm going to start giving some content warnings because these next 3 videos are a little fucking weird. They're a bit extreme. The first one has to do with body fluids. And if you're not very comfortable with body fluids, it is only 18 seconds long. But if you're not comfortable with it, you should probably click the fuck off right now. Because in 3, 2, 1, we're going to go Shivambu!
Many still don't understand this disease. In the northwestern state of Gujarat, people are bathing in cow dung in the belief it may ward off COVID-19.
Yeah.
I had this fear that I might get infected, so we started bathing with milk, dung and urine. That I might get infected, so we...
I just want to hammer home that being terribly afraid of being infected with COVID, you might cover your whole body in cow shit. I mean, it's not the weirdest thing I've ever heard. Sam Visser says, Jeff, thank you for all this crazy stuff. I'll have to keep up with Coast to Coast AM until next month.
Rolling on the floor, laughing, rolling on the floor, laughing. Love that this guy has a hand gesture for every single syllable.
That's true, Munchie Kung Fu. That's very true. He does. He does. Well, when you can only speak through, like, telepathic communication because your acting is not so great, that's kind of what you have to do. But, yeah, man. Pixie says, I was literally ripping a bong when you said marijuana, so here you go. Hey, sweet. Randomness says, OKG, I overslept on my lunch break. We'll watch later. Hope you enjoy my gift. I did. I do. I love it. I absolutely love it, but for some reason, it just does not show up on the camera. But I fucking love this shadow box, so thank you. All right, guys, 2 videos left to do. The next video, here's your content warning, has to do with piss. And you shouldn't be very surprised by that because it's the end of the roundup. But this is a little special. So if you don't want to deal with any pee-pee stuff, you should probably click away right now. 3, 2, 1, and oh my God, this video sucks so bad. I don't want to click play yet. I don't want to click play yet. I don't want to click play. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to click play yet. This video makes me fucking upset, okay? I'm just going to put it out there this way. This video makes me upset. I'm only going to watch this video if you guys are willing to watch this video with me. Are you willing to watch this fucking video with me? Like, you're going to have to talk me into it because I've already seen it and I don't want to fucking see it again. No, it's not it looks like a child. It's not a child. It's an adult. It is an adult. I give you Penny. I will bring Penny in at the end of the roundup. We have 2 videos we have to go through. Do it. Do it. No, it's not a kid. It is definitely a woman. I did actually double check because I was worried about that as well when I first saw it. Yes, we're going to do it? All right, fine.
Hello, family. How do you practice urine therapy? Let me show you. Let me show you. It'll just take a moment here.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Also, this is a great workout, by the way. Great squat. Should probably have a little more proper alignment, though. You got your perfect beverage here.
Sure.
Don't be afraid of the golden elixir that, has to touch your underwear. It's totally fine.
It's sure, yeah,
Don't be
sure.
afraid of yourself. And then you just drink it.
You just drink.
That's how you practice urine therapy. Mwah. Super simple, and it can go deeper, but that's about it. Super simple. So
I almost broke my
it's
microphone.
not hard, and it's free. Doesn't cost you a penny, but it'll give you the feeling like you're a billionaire, trillionaire, millionaire, fucking rich as shit. Like rich, truly abundant, truly connected to that which gives you everything you could ever possibly want and more. That which fulfills you, reminds you that you're whole, complete, that you're everything, that you already have that which you're seeking. That's what this will help you see. It'll wake you up, it'll clean you out. A clean vessel.
I have never been that into something since, fuck, man, I don't know, like Iron Man came out. That's the closest thing I can think of that I was excited about something like, hey, actually good comic book movies. Yeah, fuck, I'm super excited about that whole thing. Difference is, mine is about an imaginary playboy who makes a suit of magical iron armor, and you means your breath has to taste like piss all the time. I'm upset. I'm upset. You think it's fake? You think it's okay. Hang on a second. To the motherfucker in the chat who said he thinks it's fake, after how many fucking months that I have brought you the craziest shit, people literally injecting themselves with piss, bathing themselves in piss, like the idea that somebody would just like pee under their skirt and then drink it is beyond the pale. Get the fuck out of here. Of course it's real. Of course it's real. If there's anything that the Wingnut Roundup absolutely solidifies, is that there is some weird subculture of piss drinkers that exists in our society. And oftentimes, they look like very handsome people. And you might be talking to somebody, you're like, oh, this is a very nice, handsome person, or a very pretty person. They look like they're very nice. They might drink their own pee. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. They could be everywhere. I think about this all the time. Because of my job, because I have to look and find all these weird fucking videos. I walk down the street. I'm just going to the bank. I'm not trying to do anything fucking weird. But I walk down the street, and I'm like looking at people and looking in their eyes. I'm like, does that dude drink his own pee? Can I ever know for certain? Like, I think about this shit all the fucking time now. I'm like getting a mental fucking... I'm getting a mental disability because I can't stop thinking that everyone around me drinks their piss. It is fucking me up. It is fucking me up so bad. Yes, I'm triggered. I am super triggered. Anyway, yes, randomness. I loved your gift. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I love you. All right. So we have one last video. This last video. Okay, hang on. This is the girl that breaks Jeff. Yeah, nobody ever breaks me. At best, anybody can be is like a speed bump. Okay, that's pretty much what it is. So we have one last video for the roundup. And if you have a problem with worms or a problem with blood, don't watch this fucking video. Just don't watch this video. Don't do it. And I know there's somebody in the chat that knows exactly what video this is. Don't watch it. It's gross. It is fucked up. It will make you feel very ill. But here we go.
Hello, and we're back to remove the leeches. My name is Tetsi. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, be sure to subscribe. Also follow me on all social media. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I am on Patreon, I am on Tetsi.com, I'm on Tetsi.tv, and I am also showing you tutorials for leech.com. So if you need leeches, buy them at leech.com. Let me show you what's happening with Emo's ear. One leech just dislodged because look at how big they got.
That is fucking disgusting. What the fuck?
And this one is just humongous.
Yeah.
Simply ginormous, gigantical.
Yes,
So
that is
in order
that
for
is a
me to
leech on that
stimulate
dude's
this
ear.
leech
That's
to
fucking
dislodge,
gross.
I will just move it around. Look at how it's done.
Okay, I need to point out real quick. This woman has 192,000 subscribers.
just sort of
okay,
Move it around.
almost
It will
200,000
easily
subscribers.
fall off.
Is
And,
watching this leech
This is a feminine
enthusiast.
pad, a cotton feel feminine pad. So now what we need to do is separate this leech from the rest.
It was you, angry fruit. It's all your fault.
We did lose the first one that fell off.
My God. Enormous.
We are going to have this.
Wait. That's a maxi pad. Look, wait, hey, wait. Fuck me, fuck my asshole raw. What the fuck? That is a maxi pad. That is a feminine fucking napkin. You're trying to say that this is like a medical procedure, and that's a fucking maxi pad. You're sticking a maxi pad at the gaping hole where there was once a leech. Where there was once a leech. You are sticking feminine. Oh my fucking. Oh, I can't do it. I can't. Dude, fuck me.
Had kept on the location just so that the blood doesn't drip. As you can see, he had some blood dripping down here, but Emo said he didn't care. Is that right? That's right. You don't care. You don't care. Okay. So that means I can sit over here and figure out where I'm going to put this one.
In the trash.
Do you know where the first one went?
Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now come over with me. Let me show you the other one.
Oh my god.
It actually fell on the ground. And it's trying to find water. So we will pick it up and we will take it to the nearby lake. So now I'll have Emo hold these two. Please hold them.
Please hold my leeches.
Come over here. Let's remove the rest.
And I will take your other leeches off.
Let's see.
Move the maxi pad so I can remove your leech.
Okay. So we just removed 2 leeches. And there's 2 more left. However, yes, just keep moving them back to the center. Thank you. So there's 2 more left. One of them is a little bit full, and you can always remove leeches by dropping a drop of lemon juice. Just squeezing the top of a lemon on top of the leech, and it will just.
Okay, real quick, I do have to say there is actually some fringe but kind of compelling evidence that leech-based therapies can be beneficial. Sure, absolutely. That is not in question right now with what we're talking about. This lady is not a fucking doctor. She is not somebody who's a fucking researcher finding out if leeches can actually do something to address infection. This is a fucking wingnut. This is a weird woman who just loves leeches and is putting them on random fucking people. What the fuck?
Dislodge immediately. Don't use salt and don't use vinegar because there is a danger of the leech vomiting inside the wound. And so therefore you don't want to do that.
And let me tell you something. Look, I've been around a long time. And, kind of old, kind of crusty. I've just been trying to make my way throughout the life. Yeah, but if there's one thing that I do know is that you do not want a leech to vomit inside your wound. That would be the worst. You don't want a leech to vomit inside your wound. Fuck my ass, dude. Dude, no. I'm done. I'm good. I'm done. Memory, bring the puppy. Bring the puppy. We're done. No more. I just look at her face. Look at her face. Hang on. Look at this face. This is somebody who is so super happy that their entire life revolves around sticking leeches on people. I can't fucking handle it. I can handle a lot of shit. Nope, that's my limit. Caffeine Tweaker says, Jeff Jefferson, I promise you, hand on heart, I do not bring my own pee. That's good. Sam Vissers, it's a medical leech, meaning not wild, they are pets. How do you make a leech a pet? How the fuck does that even happen? I don't know, but Penny has her goose. Oh, Penny has her goose. She does have a goose. Look at this goose. This dog loves this stuffed goose. It's the cutest thing in the world. And Night Sun says, why is she not wearing gloves? Because she's not a fucking doctor. She's a wingnut that just wants to put leeches on people for some fucking weird-ass reason. Sip says, you did a good job this stream. Definitely made my day so much better. Gotta give love to Mems and Penny and see you next month. Aww. And Caffeine Tweaker says, remember how we said rancid meat in jars guy was the worst Tinder date ever? I think Park Bench Leech Lady has him beat by a lot. Yes, probably by a lot. I would agree. So Memory, do you want to wish everybody a happy Pride?
Happy Pride.
Honk. Happy Pride to everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate you. I programmed the Roundup. It's all my fault. And I feel like I kicked my own ass this month. Holy shit. Some of this just like got right on top of me, and like I don't know if I can even handle it. Maybe I scarred myself finally. Maybe. Time will tell. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining in for the Wingnut Roundup. We will see you in 1 fucking month for the July Wingnut Roundup. We'll do it poolside edition. Not saying we're going to do it poolside, but we might fake it with some pool toys. Love you so much. Stay out of the heat. Stay hydrated. We love you so much. Hang in there. Times are a-changing. We love you so much. Bye, guys. Penny, do you wanna sing some B.I.G.?